Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. It's the Gaming Saloon for December 31st, 2024. With your host, Peacemaker20448 and Rampant Epsilon.
Hi.
It's the last show of the year.
All the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I feel like we probably need to redo the TGS one, but I don't have the original stuff for it.
Oh, the title card and stuff.
Yeah. It blends too heavy with it now.
Yeah.
I was noticing that as I was setting it up, and I'm like, I don't have the original stuff. Fun fact, that one that's on the screen there is a screenshot from a stream. When one of my hard drives died, it went with it. And I'm like, oh, hence why that's one of the few things that has not been updated.
I'd have to go look and see if I have a copy of it for some reason.
Because I don't even remember what font that was. Because that's not the one we're using now.
Well, we have, I didn't put anything for like looking back at 2024 because I didn't feel like grabbing it because we have enough stuff to talk about, surprisingly enough, especially because it's, you know, it's been about a month or so since we did a TGS.
Over a month.
Yeah.
11/23, I believe, is what the previous article list one was.
I would assume so, in that ballpark.
Which, to be fair, I would have expected more.
I cut it down. Like, I basically cut any mention of the Switch 2 because, good lord, is there so many different things about the Switch 2 at this point in terms of leaks.
I don't feel like we need to pay attention to any of the Switch 2 leaks. Mainly because of two things. One, I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't already done something about it. But two, they will probably within the next month.
Here is the short and long of Switch 2 for anyone wondering. There have been several looks at apparently the physical console, supposedly. And the consistent rumor is that there will be a direct next month with a release in March. That is the consistent rumor.
I don't think that lines up with what they said to shareholders. Because they said that it would be announced by essentially March. The end of the fiscal year for them.
I could buy a direct next month. I don't know if I'd buy a March release date. I would buy a July release date. Like a June, July, somewhere in the summer release date. I don't buy 2 months later. It's out the door.
I would buy that. And I almost think I understand why I would buy that. It hasn't... I think I saw a rumor that Z-A was supposed to come out like summer kind of deal.
I'm trying to remember if that was in the Terra League stuff or not. Also, I know apparently...
If I'm highly jumping ahead of anything that we've got there, this is unintentional. But I know that. I don't feel like Nintendo is blind to people wanting to see Prime 2 and 3 before 4 comes out.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I will probably see something akin to like the 3D All-Stars at this point. I feel like we'll probably have like a timed release. You can get the Prime Trilogy on the Switch. If you don't get it by XYZ day, you're not getting it. Kind of deal. I know that got a crap ton of backlash with the Mario one. And I firmly agree with the backlash on it. Don't get me wrong on that. But I foresee Nintendo doing something stupid like that a second time.
Yeah, because the All-Star Collection did numbers for them.
Yeah. It's one of those. It was stupid that it didn't include Galaxy 2, because it should have. I can understand why it probably didn't. It was probably a time constraint thing. But it still was dumb that it didn't have Galaxy 2. It was incredibly dumb that it was a timed release thing. But then again, we also got another alternative to playing Super Mario 64, so of course they're not going to try to sell you on it when they're trying to sell you on their service.
I heard this on a podcast I listened to of talk from a lot of publishers that they don't want to announce when their stuff is coming out in 2025 because GTA 6 is supposed to come out next year and everyone wants to steer clear of that because that's supposedly supposed to make like 12 billion gajillion dollars.
Yeah. But I don't think that's going to hurt Nintendo's side of things.
No.
I think, like I said, I think the Prime Trilogy, I think we're going to get some kind of bogus garbage release with it. And it might even be a shadow drop with the Switch 2 announcement. It might fully be they say Switch 2 is coming out in the summer, Prime 4 is going to be one of the launch games, the new Pokemon's going to be a launch game, which might be a first for them to set up a heavy, strong start.
That's another weird thing I saw that was making the rounds today is that apparently someone is like tossing out that there is a mainline Pokemon game coming out next year that is not noted in the Terra Leak information, and it is not A to Z or ZA.
I doubt it.
I doubt that too because I'm like, why would they? What are you talking about?
We would have heard murmurs for it before now, kind of deal.
Like, it would have been in that Terra Leak information. There is no way in hell Game Freak is hiding a game that wouldn't have gotten caught by those Terra Leak information because that thing is too extensive, too up to date to not be in that information.
Well, regardless, anyhow, like I said, there would have been murmurs before that. We heard a lot about Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet long before we knew they were actually fully ready.
Yeah.
So, for a game to come out next year, it's got to pretty much be ready. Right now, kind of deal.
Yeah. It has to come out in the next, 2 to 3 months because ZA is probably either a summer or a fall release. They are not going to double stack Pokemon like that.
Yeah. But it wouldn't surprise me with the Switch 2. That's probably what they're aiming towards.
If that is,
why would they? On top of that, why would they try to push two Pokemon games out in the same year on new hardware that they're not fully capable with?
Right. If anything, I think it's just like a performance update to Scarlet and Violet because of Switch 2. That's all I think that is. If it's anything.
That, or it could be some form of re-release in a sense of like the Switch Online stuff. Because I don't know how much of that they actually have to kind of retrofit to make work in the in-house emulator that they use.
Are any of the Pokemon games on the Switch Online stuff? Because I'm pretty sure none of them are.
I don't think right yet. But that could be that is the point of what they might be looking at on that end of it.
Yeah.
Because, quite frankly, wouldn't that kind of be neat to have the older Pokemon titles that, it is a pain in the butt to try to get Pokemon from into the current games? And just say, oh, here, look, you can do it all on the same console now.
Yeah, it's just spinoffs on the Switch Online stuff. There is no mainline Pokemon game on the Switch Online.
And it's mostly because of the trading.
Yeah. think if they would want to put it on there, they might want to be like, oh, we want Pokemon Home integration somehow, so that you could take Pokemon from those games and put them on your current ones.
And I mean, I feel like it could be done. I don't know how hard it would be, but I feel like it could be done, because about all they would really have to do, it is all running on an emulator.
Mm-hmm.
Come up with a emulation only version of Pokemon Home that's reading those save files.
Yeah.
That way you're not modifying the original app, you're essentially making a new one kind of deal.
Yeah, that's why I cut the Switch 2 stuff, because it's like something will happen by the time we have to talk again.
Yeah. I feel like it's probably going to be Prime and Pokemon being release titles for it. Unless they have, like, another Mario game sitting in the wings. That might be the only other thing that could possibly skew any of that. But I kind of doubt it.
It would have to be the Odyssey team, I would think.
Well, and on top of that, we have heard just as little about Prime 4 as we have the Switch 2 kind of deal. It almost feels like those two are gonna be together.
That reminds me.
Prime 4's probably gonna be the Breath of the Wild for the Switch 2. It's gonna be the thing to sell the console.
Reminds me of a thing I had to put in the Discord, because some Transformers folks, the different Transformers folks, talk about Transformers Reactive all the time. Of like, where's news about it? Where is this video game? Why have we not heard anything about it when they said they would have news for it this year? And then this year came and went and no information. And I'm like, look, a single announcement trailer and then dead silence for several years, unfortunately, is the norm.
Yeah. Prime didn't even get that luxury. It literally got a stylized 4 on the screen for like 5 seconds, and that was it for years.
I gave 3 examples that actually end up being from the big 3. If you want to take a guess on the year gap on information.
Well, I mean, I kind of know one of them, obviously.
Yeah, one of them is Prime 4. Would you care to guess how long that gap was from the original Prime 4 announcement to when that new trailer came out that basically said, hey, we're going to be on Switch U?
Way too long.
7 years.
Yeah.
7 years and 2 devs. I think the only thing in between there is Nintendo going, hey, by the way, we're restarting development on this game. See you when possible.
See you soon, TM.
Yeah. Marvel's Wolverine from Insomniac Games.
Oh yeah, that thing that is just non-existent.
If we put aside the leaks from Insomniac that basically shows that the game is almost complete and it should be on track to come out this year, because I think it's what they said in that information is it's coming out next year. 3 years.
That's not as bad.
I think Spider-Man 2 also did the same thing, because I think Spider-Man 2 had like the one trailer and then nothing, and then all the information came out for it.
Yeah.
Finally, the new Perfect Dark.
I feel like that one's either tied with Prime or beat Prime.
4 years.
Really?
It is a Game Awards announcement.
I thought it had longer than that, though.
No. Fable does, probably.
Well, yeah. Fable definitely does.
But not Perfect Dark. Because I think the person I was talking to on the Discord about this was like Silk Song, and I'm like, yeah, Silk Song's probably up there at this point.
Fable's definitely up there, which is kind of dumb on Microsoft's part. Because if a Fable game's done right, it could probably make them more money than, Halo has been doing recently.
Too bad it's being done by the Force people.
Which is making more money than literally anything else Microsoft has.
Why are the Forza people not making another Forza game and instead making an RPG they have no idea how to fucking do?
I mean, they know how to do RPG elements. Because the Forza game kind of has those.
But yeah, like, those time gaps are common. And I feel like I always have to say this. Forget about it. Forget about the game. Forget it got announced. Be excited in the moment and then immediately forget about it, because you will drive yourself mad waiting for information on the game.
Especially if it's a game that has prior titles.
Yes.
That would make more sense for, the parent company to say we're going to do something with that in the meantime. Looking at you, Nintendo.
Yeah. Like, we have to care to a certain degree because we talk about this and we are invested in the industry as a whole.
And
so we have...
I kind of want to see the rest of the Prime trilogy at least get a shot in the sunlight again.
Yeah.
I mean, the Switch kind of has dethroned, I think, every console at this point. Or at least is on track to dethrone every console.
I think in the States it's now #1. But,
so it's one of those, getting that many people to have access to the Prime games, I think would have been Nintendo's smartest play going into Prime 4. That could have overwhelmed all the popularity.
Yeah. Hey, Double Spidey, how's it going? Yes, it is 2025 for you, not for us yet.
Yeah,
we still got a few hours on that.
Yeah.
I did like a tweet from one of the folks I follow, just being like, spoilers are out there for 2025. Mute. Be careful. Oh, you're disappointed with Sifu. I saw the tweet saying it was Sifu, and I'm like, oh, pick that up. But yeah, no, like if you just want to play a game, don't stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
Oh. Like, I can't tell you how many times one of the folks I follow, every time a big event was coming around, I was like, Prime 4, Prime 4, Prime 4. I'm like, good fucking Lord.
Which, I mean, granted, I was kind of the same way with that, but it was in the joking, yes, please do something. No, I don't expect you to do anything.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, let's be honest, at the same time, I kind of always expect a Nintendo Direct to also do something for, like, Star Fox or anything like that.
Yeah. According to rumors and hearsay, there is supposed to be a Nintendo Direct next month announcing the Switch 2, and supposedly that is supposed to predate a release in March. Half of that I don't believe, which is that release in March.
I fully believe we'll have a Direct next month. We've went too far without having one. And I feel like at this point, Nintendo's gonna be like, yes, we need to do a Direct just to put all these just to kind of put all these to bed, kind of deal.
Yeah, January, yes, not February. Honestly, they have to do something before March because that's when they said they would announce a Switch 2. So, like, You have a 1 in 3 chance of calling this, right? Pick a month. You might be right just by happenstance, even without insider information.
Not to mention, I mean, December directs are kind of a little on the hit and miss side. So I kind of didn't buy that we were going to have one in December. January directs, on the other hand, are usually pretty consistent. They usually have some kind of direct in January, so it would make sense that we would have a January direct. I don't discount that one. We've waited too long to even find out that their proper is a Switch 2, and it's not everyone just spouting out whatever they want out of it.
How long were we talking about rumors of a Switch Pro?
Yeah.
Months.
It's one of those, I don't see the Switch 2 now, at least, coming out in March. We should have been hearing about the Switch 2 in September, if that was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I honestly think that you probably are right. If we get it announced in January, it's probably going to be a June, July. It's probably going to be that 6-month gap.
Almost like what they did for Switch 1.
Mm-hmm. Almost like they're going to follow a pattern. Because, I mean, it is Nintendo.
It's almost like this Switch 2 is basically a more powerful Switch 1. Because I've seen the models and stuff and the physical things that people have. And it's like, yep, that's just a Switch that it internally is more powerful and will run everything better. Which is all anyone wants.
And at the same time, it is also a hardware upgrade kind of deal. Because if the rumors are true, and I would believe it, and the Joy-Cons are now magnetic based instead of rail based, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That would cut down, honestly, looking at the Switch design, that would possibly cut down a lot of the easy jailbreaking. That might also help solve some of the Joy-Con drift problem.
And
that might be the last piece of the puzzle to fix that problem altogether.
And if you think a more powerful Switch like won't draw in people, just recognize where we're at in the landscape of the big three at the moment. Microsoft can't sell a damn box to save their life because they have invested so hard in the Game Pass, it is slowly killing them.
I mean, Xbox Play Anywhere. You got a Windows PC? Play Xbox. You got an Xbox? Play Xbox. You've got a fridge? Play Xbox.
Game Pass is killing them slowly because they've had to pay so much money for devs to put their games on Game Pass because, as devs have said, it's the only way they make money on Xbox. Sony is trying to come back from going, hey, what if we invested hard in live service and then went, oh fuck, we can't invest in live service. And also they have nothing that's mid-tier. Everything they try to push is AAA plus.
And also on top of that, Sony is making the boneheaded move of timed release on PC later.
Yep, which is devaluing.
Meaning that's hurting the PS5, not helping.
Yeah, it's devaluing their boxes, which, hey, did you notice that you can get a hold of a PS5 Pro really easily right now for the $800 plus fucking dollars it is? Because nobody is fucking buying them. And ain't nobody buying the difference between the PS5 and PS5 Pro. People can't tell the difference between the two of them. I showed my mom, who is casual and just knows what I tell her. I showed her comparisons. She couldn't tell the difference. She thought the PS5 versions of some of the things actually looked better than the Pro.
Well, I seem to recall we had side-by-side comparisons between the PS4 Pro and PS5 at its launch, and barely could tell a difference, if anything. And I think about the same kind of deal that we were even seeing, where the PS4 Pro was actually looking better than the PS5.
Yep.
So it's one of those Sony's trying too hard.
And then there's Nintendo, who do not make AAA games. They make AA games. Who know that if they can sell a Mario for like 100 million units or so, that can pay for a Metroid, fucking whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter that Xenoblade makes less than 10 million units, I think, across all three of them, or all three of them. But because they have Mario that keeps them in the green.
But you know what's so screwed up? Dread, and I think even Prime Remaster, both should have proved to Nintendo not to sleep on Metroid. That's the screwed up part of all of this. It's one of those, Nintendo has their flaws too.
Mm-hmm.
They put all of their eggs in the Mario basket. They have other franchises that could make them just as much money, especially since the Switch is one of the highest distributed consoles.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those, they're not leveraging that either. It's almost like you've got Microsoft that is just saying, you've got a thing, play Xbox. Sony's saying, we're going to give it our all, and Nintendo's like, we've got this one winner, we're good. None of them are trying to find that happy medium. And I'm like,
I mean, they would.
I feel like they might, because I know everyone wound up falling in love with Dread. And yes, that's a 2D Metroid. That's harder to kind of compare that, but when's the last time someone spoke highly and lasted a while on a 2D Mario? Because Wonder kind of peaked and dropped instantly.
Yeah.
And what have we had before that? The new Super Mario Bros. And 3D Land? Nah. If we're comparing straight 2Ds, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those, it's hard to say for sure because Nintendo won't invest in Metroid or Star Fox enough to even attempt that. But
yeah, thanks, Other M.
Yeah, Other M kind of killed that one.
Yeah, thanks, Other M. Yeah, Dread was the first Metroid game on Switch.
Was it, or did we start having some of the Switch Online stuff before it?
I mean, the Switch Online stuff probably, but like the first like proper game was.
Yeah, no one talks
Dread.
about Other M.
Yeah, Other M is the bad one on the Wii with the bad story that no one likes, and everyone just goes Other M, right? That doesn't exist. That we don't accept that as canon.
That, funny enough, kind of gets loosely referenced with Dread.
Yeah.
But everyone kind of ignores that too.
If you ask any Metroid fan who Adam is, they say he's a computer program. He's an AI. You don't ask them if he was a person because that person doesn't exist.
That is exactly it. In all seriousness, Other M and Star Fox Zero is the reason both series have gotten literally put under the shelves.
Yep.
Because they have one flub, and that's it. And that's kind of bad. Instead of looking at it as, oh, this one game failed, no one likes the series, they need to look at it, this one game failed, why?
But I think the thing that people bring up, and I kind of agree with, is that even Nintendo can, like, even if those games don't make budget, they're covered by their Marios and their Zeldas and their other bigger franchises. They're covered.
Yeah.
So they can take a loss on on an other M and be fine. Because, oh no, we probably lost, I don't know, like pocket change.
It was.
I think it was.
It obviously was successful enough to at least warrant a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of those I'm like, I feel like it probably was considered enough of a win. The question is who was doing most of the pulling for the sequel kind of deal.
The first one did 2 million. The second one did 3 million units, mind you. Which, like, that's in your Xenoblade range and your new Pokemon Snap and the Mario sports titles. That's technically Fighter Z on Switch. Octopath numbers.
So then it was probably Nintendo push for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ubisoft has proven time and time again they will release anything just to see if it ends up succeeding or not. And unfortunately, with certain things, that they need to quit.
Well, we're not getting it.
It's bad when Ubisoft will nail it sometimes, and then when they fail, they fail.
Well, we're definitely not getting the third one because the person in charge of those games is not working at Ubisoft anymore. They're at a indie. They've went and made their own studio because they've left Ubisoft because an article we'll get into here in a bit with Ubisoft. Yeah. Basically. And also, like, they have to have Ubisoft in that conversation. And again, we have things to talk about with Ubisoft, so I don't think a third one was ever going to happen, really, at this point. Also, yeah, seeing the Xenoblades down there, I'm like, yeah, those probably aren't that much, but to be fair, the amount of work Monolith Soft does for Nintendo, I'm pretty sure any and all losses that they take on a Xenoblade is like, it's fine. They helped us make, the things that are at the top of this list, so they can do whatever they want. We don't care.
I mean, yeah.
When Monolith Soft Support Studio basically are responsible for, I don't know. Let's see, number 4, number 6, number 7, number 8 on the top selling Nintendo Switch games. Yeah, they're allowed to do whatever they want. Yeah. Because they more than make up for any loss they did.
Yeah.
Because for those that don't know, Monolith Soft is technically 2 studios under Nintendo. They have a support studio that basically just does support work for Nintendo, i.e., they did support work for Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Scarlet and Violet, I think also Sword and Shield, and the Splatoon 3. But then they have their main studio that does the Xenoblade games, and then whatever else they're going to do now, since they've done Xenoblade 3 and all that. So, yeah, they're allowed to do what they want. But yeah, anywho, do we have anything game-wise you want to talk about before we do articles?
I mean, about the only thing is I have fully played Shadow Generations.
How was the...
I feel like it's a better Shadow the Hedgehog game than the actual Shadow the Hedgehog game.
I have heard several people just go, this is like the best Sonic game we've gotten in years. Can we get a full one of this? Can we get this, but just full?
I'm like, where was this story writing at all? I mean, come on.
You can thank, I think Ian Flynn is the one who did the writing for Shadow Generations and did little small rewrites of Sonic Generations to kind of make the two match up.
which works really well because I didn't even piece it together until after I got to thinking more about it. Yeah, Shadow really does not show up in Sonic Generations outside of the one battle and then the final fight.
I think it's also like 2 lines, I think 2 or 3 lines. And then that's basically it.
So that was one of those I'm like, huh, yeah. That actually really just meshes perfectly.
And I think Ian Flynn's the writer of the comics currently.
Yeah, he's one of them at least. I do also love the fact that there is a slight retcon that actually changes nothing with Sonic Generations.
Hmm.
The fact that Shadow gives Sonic the fake emerald. Meaning that Sonic had the fake yellow emerald the entire game until the final fight.
So just to clarify it for since Devil Spice asking about it, Shadow Generations is a kind of standalone, smaller campaign that's a part of the Sonic X Shadow Generations release. I think it's like you probably have a better count than I do, like 8 or 10 levels.
I think it was 8.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 8 levels. They cover most of the game Shadow appears in besides his own game, because there's not a level for Shadow the Hedgehog specifically, is there?
I don't believe there is.
Yeah, because I was like, there's
but
SA2.
It still does technically cover his own game too, kind of deal. Because of the simple fact of Black Doom being in it.
Yeah, Black Doom is just the overall bad guy and stuff for it, because it's Radical Highway from SA2. It's the train level from Heroes. It's the temple level from 06. And then it's a kind of level from Lost World? Is it Lost World? The most recent Sonic game. That Shadow does not appear in, but Forces. Not Forces, the other one after that. Oh no, it does Forces and then it does a Lost World level. I know it does. I forgot about
the one that I wasn't sure what it was from. Because there was one level that I was like, okay, is this new for this? But that would seem out of place.
Yeah, they did a level for the most recent Sonic game that Shadow is not in, period. But fuck it, they have the assets. And then there is a bonus level that I think is like it's either like a pre-order bonus or a DLC bonus that is based on the Sonic 3 movie, where you have Keanu Reeves voicing, I guess, Game Sonic or Game Shadow, basically.
Actually, Game Shadow kind of morphs into movie Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the textures are different enough to realize.
I thought it was still like Game Shadow masquerading as movie Shadow.
I think it is like a full-on warp kind of concept.
Yeah. I just know it's very funny to hear Keanu Reeves go, "Chaos Control."
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, it's a whole standalone thing. You can actually just pick it from the title screen. You don't even have to go through Sonic Generations to play it. You just pick it and go. I guess for me, it's just I did recent updates for Star Rail and Zenless. Zenless kind of ended off their, I guess, kind of the story arc, their opening story arc through these first few updates, and kind of tease some stuff. And I'm really excited to see where that goes. Honkai kind of just wrapped up a couple extraneous plot lines just to be like, we are cleaning the slate so we can go to a new location and start fresh, basically, with 3.0. Because tomorrow morning is their big, here is our showcase for 3.0. Here is where we're going to go. Like, basically, tomorrow morning, you're going to probably get an idea of, here's where we're going to go for 3.0 specifically, and then here's probably some future stuff for like the next few patches, because I'll probably say how long we're going to be on Amorphous for a while. Besides that, I have thought about this, and I've basically going to be changing up what I'm going to do on the Thursdays for a little while. I don't know how long it will last, but I have to grab. No, I need the link. So you get this link to help show it on stream. But on like pre-shows for Sundays, I've been doing cat stuff, and some of the stuff I've been doing is doing the Legend Rider chemis from Gotchard. I've decided that once I wrap up Valkyria Chronicles, which should just be one stream, like it's just one stream and I'm done, I'm gonna start doing CADs on Thursdays, just in full, so that I have like more than just like an hour or so to work on something. I can work on it longer. I can like sit down and like watch a tutorial or look up information and stuff. And I have a tab on this like checklist of stuff for the Legend Rider chemis. It's like, hey, it shows my CAD progress that I've got. And I've kind of broke all the current ones we have down into phases. So I'm just going to work on the phase 1, which is the first 20 Heisei riders, or the 20 Heisei riders. And then I'll move on to our 2 Showa plus 5 Rarela. And then move on to secondaries, and then on to basically all the other people that aren't like the Dark Riders, basically. And then kind of end off with the final forms, and then like the extra form stuff, because the finals and extras form stuff is almost all just reworking what I would have already done, because most of these are fairly in line with the original Kami they're based on. But I love these little guys. I want to make Soto-sized models of them. So that's kind of what I've been planning to do on Thursdays going forward. So Thursday streams will probably have a little different name to them. I'll probably mix in me doing game stuff solo whenever I'm just like, I need a break. But right now, that's kind of like where I'm wanting to go from now. It also helps that like I have 2 of them like fully done, because I have a Deno and a double one fully modeled. I think for the double one, I just need to make a couple adjustments to get it to like hook onto a stand. But the Deno one is like done. I just haven't printed it to see how everything fits and then make adjustments. The drive one, I'm just missing the texture of the tire and the arrow that's on the tire. And then the build one, it's mainly just the Rabbit pilot, because I have the tank basically fully modeled. I think I might be missing the flag on it, actually. Also, none of the names you see are official, except I guess the Keats one, because of the Keats Gotchard movie. I just named them all because I would like these to have names, because it helps me. But that's all I got. Anything else?
I mean, I guess since it's already been mentioned, that's not going to be the only change schedule-wise.
Mm-hmm.
We are going forward, at least inverting the Saturday and Sunday streams. So all the podcast adjacent stuff, aka TGS and TGSR, that's all going to be on Sundays, and Rampant Gaming is going to be moved to Saturdays. Just to kind of better align and to give us options of doing longer stuff, kind of deal. Because for those that don't realize, yeah, sometimes I do actually have to cut it early.
Yeah. Plus, it helps for our podcast stuff. We do end up going short.
Yeah.
So they're perfect Sunday material, because it's like, oh yeah, we usually like only go like an hour and a half, unless we go off on tangents and stuff. For
kind of like we did this first hour.
Yep.
I ain't even touched articles, and we're almost an hour in.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, the last two things on our article list, we don't have to really talk about because we've talked about those.
Yeah. But yeah, that, and there's potentially a Tuesday one. I'm probably going to lean towards we might start that one in February.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait till I can lay that completely out before saying exactly, but yeah. But yeah, I figure while we're already on the what you're changing schedule side, we might as well just mention it all right now too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also need to like hop back on Valkyria Chronicles before we get back to it next week, because I want to finish up one extra map I did and some skirmish maps. That way I'm good level wise, because I'm going into like the final two maps of that game, and I know those final two maps can be a pain in the ass. So I want to come in with good levels.
Surely not.
Anywho, shall we talk about articles?
I don't think we need to talk about releases right yet, so.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about that. So, since I was mentioning Ubisoft, this is kind of a developing situation. So, there's basically been this three-way dance now with Ubisoft in terms of ownership, because the shareholders are wanting a buyout from Tencent. And the Guillermo family, who owns Ubisoft, are kind of okay with that, but also want to stay in charge. But the shareholders don't want that because of the current state of Ubisoft.
So they want a buyout, but they don't want a buyout.
Yes. They want a buyout, but they basically want to take I think they basically want to take the company private again and not have to worry about investors. But yeah, also like Ubisoft apparently has like 50,000 employees or something, like some ridiculous amount of numbers. And if this buyout happens, you can expect like a good portion of them to just go poof. Because yeah, I believe the new Star Wars game has underperformed. The Avatar game underperformed. Assassin's Creed has been delayed. Basically, nothing has looked good for Ubisoft in the last like year plus. So yeah, this is why, like I said, the guy that was heading up Mario plus Rabbids has left. But yeah, I guess any other thoughts? Because there's not much else.
No.
So I'm putting this in here just because of how the trailer is. So NetEase has decided that they want their own Genshin-like game called Anita.
Because they think... No, never mind. I can't get a good one out of that. Never mind.
Now, if you let the trailer play, you might notice something about how they're advertising this game. It might seem familiar if you've seen another trailer for a game that is coming out next year that is big and important. Because basically, this is supposed to be an open world, like modern day, basically Genshin-like, so that you can do like racing and other stuff. I don't know if Tommy has it on screen because I don't want to spoil it just yet, and see if people can figure it out.
Oh dear God.
If your answer is Grand Theft, this looks like a Grand Theft Auto trailer, you're correct. There's a lot of moments in here that are basically one-to-one mirrors of the GTA 6 trailer. Granted, it has its own anime stuff basically, but yeah, this is kind of like, hey, GTA 6. Also, how do you feel about doing some Spider-Man swinging? Because that's popular, right? People like the Spider-Man games. What if we did Spider-Man traversal in our open world Genshin-like game?
Oh my god, with animations even similar to it.
Yep. Otherwise, the combat I think is supposed to be very similar to Genshin, where it's just like you have your light, your heavy, your super, and all sorts of passes and stuff. It's gotcha elements.
I don't even.
This is coming to PS5, PC, iOS, and Android. No release just yet, but this does exist. I just thought the trailer was funny because I'm just like, are you trying to copy Rockstar's homework?
Yes.
I get it. People really like that GTA 6 trailer, but bring it back in some. Bring it back in some.
They're 100% cheating off of Rockstar's paperwork and don't care if the teacher spots it.
Yeah. I will say it looks fine otherwise. That is not any sort of endorsement, mind you. I'm just like, this looks harmless outside of the gotcha stuff.
The only thing that could keep this from falling flat on its face is if they release before GTA 6. That's all I can say to that.
That would help.
If they release after, yeah, no.
But any other thoughts?
Nope.
All right. Just want to, for this one, just give a quick shout out to Maximilian Dude and the crew he assembled to do the big refurbish mod for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, dubbed Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond. They finally got it out the door officially as a 1.0 release. It has some balancing updates and some move changes to a bunch of characters, but it also mainly is a graphical overhaul to all the characters, make them look nice and pretty instead of ugly and terrible. In fact, this is like brought back the popularity of this game so much. They just had a tournament this weekend, $7,000 pool, and I think like 5-digit viewer count. I believe. I have to double check real quick. Let me get the exact numbers because I know Max tweeted out the exact numbers. Yeah, $7,500 prize pool and a 15,000 viewers for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond this weekend. For a tournament that was on like, I think like maybe a couple weeks notice. This was just a tournament. This is like just a tournament that was just thrown together, pretty much brought together by just some other folks in the FGC. Like this ignited because I think for a lot of people, Infinite is good gameplay wise for the most part. It just looked like shit. And this solves the looks like shit problem. It also does some rebalancing to kind of like change up some of the characters and stuff. Like Thanos actually can use all the Infinity Stones. Because the mechanic in the game is that you can pick an Infinity Stone and you get, you know, basically a certain special off of them. Thanos doesn't get those exact things, but he has moves that are reminiscent of all the Infinity Stones. Which is not what he had before.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And that's just like one example of the things they've changed. I can say, don't expect them in terms of if they're going to do more with this, new characters, because they can't implement new characters without breaking a security update that got added to the game early in its launch. that puts them in some gray area with Capcom and Marvel, and they don't want to do that. So there's no new characters. Additionally, if you want to use this mod, they tell you to pick up the costume pack DLC, because some of the costumes that they've changed up are in those slots, and they also can't break open those slots because security update. I think they can, when I say add new characters, I mean add all brand new characters. Not necessarily change, edit a character slot that exists. I believe they could maybe get away with that. But also, the big thing about this mod is the online works for it. If you have Infinite Beyond installed and you're matching with someone that has Infinite Beyond installed, it just works. Like, you don't have to like go out of it the way to do some wacky parsec whatever. You can just use the online that exists in the game to match up with other people that just have Infinite and Beyond, and it just works. That's also part of the reason why they don't want to muck with like the security update stuff, because that gets into like, okay, how do we get the matchmaking and all that to work? But yeah, Maximilian team did an amazing job on it. Give them all some love. But yeah, guess anything else?
No.
All right, then. The first of 2 major leaks that happened this month. First and foremost, from the folks over at Free Radical Archive, they have managed to purchase, and I will say it like that because that is what they said on stream. They have purchased a dev kit that contains the rebuild of Star Wars Battlefront 3, dated to a week before the project's cancellation. So this is the most complete version of Battlefront 3 that exists, even more like in progress than apparently a previous 360 build of the game that I think might have been dated for like a year prior to that. Now, I will say, if you're looking at this footage, it is not exactly the 90% done that has been like touted for this game, to be perfectly honest. I think it's been exaggerated. I want to say somebody from Free Radical has said, oh yeah, no, that's an exaggeration. But this is a complete build. The story campaign is completely there with cutscenes. Some of the dialogue is, I think, just some folks from Free Radical voicing it. A couple characters are like voiced by, I guess, proper voice actors, but I think otherwise the voice acting is kind of just whatever we can get in there. Galactic Conquest does work. I think other stuff is functional. There is some issues with some AI and stuff in the game. I will also say this is the Battlefront that allowed you to do ground to space seamless combat. You could go from the ground directly up into space and be battling on the battleships in one map seamlessly, which is huge. But yeah, the Free Radical Archive team have said that they're going to try to work on this and try to like get it a little bit more complete and a little bit more runnable. Again, this is the Wii build of the game, so there's going to be some inherent like But yeah, this is a fully functional version of the game, and you can play it right now. They have put this build of the game out into the wild. If you have, you know, a certain Echo friend, you can play this right now. Just throwing that out there.
I see what you did there. Not too many people will catch that reference, though, I have a feeling.
Yeah, if you have a dolphin friend, you can play this build for yourself right now, because they have put this build out there for people to try to get their hands on. But yeah, I assume the dev kit they picked this up off of was from a private collector. Because they didn't say who they got this from. They just say that they purchased it and that it was a pretty penny of a purchase to get a hold of it. But yeah, hopefully maybe we can get some more out of this, and Disney and EA can just shut up and not talk about it and just be fine. Just leave this be.
But money.
You're not getting money out of this. You'll never get money out of this. Unless you give this to a development team to actually finish the game, you're not getting money out of this. And like, is this really going to impact any of the sales of the current Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 that have been out for like several years now and have very much like went past their like shelf life?
No, but I mean, it's money that they could get. Because, they could totally finish this and release it on the Wii. I mean, people still have those, right?
Oh, God. Somebody high up at EA would be stupid enough to do that.
Uh-huh. And somebody at Disney would give it the green light.
Yeah.
Because, let's be honest, Disney has made some pretty terrible decisions since COVID.
Right, but those were like purpose-built or purposely made releases because those games were evocative of games on those platforms. And also, there's enough nostalgia there for to want to do that. There's not enough nostalgia for a Wii release Star Wars Battlefront 3, because that is not the version people would want. They would want a better looking game, a version of it. Anywho, in our second of major leaks, approximately 90 gigs of Halo dev kit, dev builds, documents, tools, unreleased content has come out. This spreads across the original trilogy and basically all of Bungie's work with Halo, because, and this is a little bit speculation, so don't take this for granted for certain. Microsoft had a team called Halo Dig Site that was digging through Bungie's archive for material and stuff. They're the ones that actually did the E3 demos that got released for the Master Chief Collection. Well, that team's been dissolved, I believe. I think the article might mention that. Maybe not. But I believe the Dig Site team has been dissolved because they weren't paying them enough. They were basically paying them peanuts. So it seems like somebody on the Dig Site team went, here's all of the material we were working with. Have fun. So yeah, this is internal documentation from Bungie about the original trilogy, Reach material, as you can see with the screenshot of Project Omaha. So much material, even tooling and internal like technical manuals that Bungie would have used. What's really cool is there is a build of the original Halo 1 demo from back, I think, at the Apple press conference. During that transition from an RTS to a first-person shooter, we have a third-person shooter demo of Halo 1. It is nuts to see this in action and running. Like, this is the most pre-Halo you could get. Because there's bits and pieces that are familiar here. Some of the architecture's here. The fucking Scorpion is here, but that's not Chief. That looks nothing like Chief.
That's the Marine from Marathon.
Yep. Because that's what it looked like.
Uh-huh.
And the RTS build.
Uh-huh.
This is what Chief looked like in the RTS build.
Before he was Chief.
Yep.
God, it's amazing to see how much of the resources they still utilized.
Yep, because there's the Warthog. It's basically the Warthog.
Yeah. Even the dialogue panels here for the computer panels and the Halo Ring model, that all looks the same.
And then there is the E3 2000 build of the game that is a little bit more on par, because you have proper Chief with proper looking weapons in the elites and a much more like Halo 1 looking world, but the HUD it honestly looks like the Marathon logo. So I assume there's a health shields in the mini map.
There was a point where they actually allowed Chief to have the energy sword.
That would not surprise me.
Because he legitimately had the energy sword in his hand, and I'm like, wait, what? Why did they take that out then?
Who knows?
That seems weird. That is a silenced pistol. It's funny how some of the stuff actually come back in later games.
And that tends to happen. Like, as I believe in like the original Pokemon games, the thought of having your choice of gender for your trainer was a thing for the original games, but that didn't happen until Gold and Silver.
Okay. The 109 timestamp. He pulls the energy sword back out again. Because that is full on the elite energy sword. For CE. The Marines actually look on point, so that means that didn't change or nothing.
The fuck is that pistol model?
I wasn't paying
About 119. What in the holy hell is that pistol model? That is not the Halo 1 pistol.
That's got a scope?
Yes.
And
it looks like
and that's the same one that was silenced earlier. So did the silenced pistol from ODST have a scope?
it had a zoom on it, but I don't remember if it had a scope.
I don't think it had a proper scope.
Yeah.
So then that means that got dropped all the way then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe also there might have been a hint that there might be more to come. But yeah, this is fairly big. I'm surprised the one Halo person I follow on YouTube has not covered all this yet, but maybe they have a video in the works to go through all this material, or maybe they don't want to upset Bungie, because I'm sure Bungie might be a little upset about all this material getting out, even though it was long out of their hands.
That's definitely HUD from Marathon, though. Just repositioned, and the blocking is changed. Because that's the same kind of HUD layout.
It's almost like they probably reused the asset verbatim.
Mm-hmm. Which I think that's why it's been speculated that both are in the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
Because of so much of the shared resources, and the Marathon logo actually is used in the Forerunner stuff. Even the stuff that Bungie added in later with like Halo 3's terminals.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just a case of it's NC, so they must be the same. Also, that warthog sounds like it's dead.
That is probably the only sound they had.
That legitimately sounds like someone took a bicycle and put a playing card in the spokes and was sitting there spinning it.
For all you know, that's exactly how they recorded that
That
sound.
is probably how they did that. Yeah, that full on is the energy sword. That's wild that they took that out. Because I know something that got took out in the Xbox version of CE that actually got added back in with the PC release, and that was being able to fly Banshees. There wasn't really a way to do it outside of cheating on the one mission, because they weren't in multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
But the PC release fixed that. Also, that's interesting. That vehicle actually didn't come back in until what? Reach?
The Shade?
I think that's what it's called. No, 2. It did come back in 2, didn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say, no, it's in 2.
I just don't think
It's
you
barely
could,
in 2.
I don't think you could actually interact with it until 3, though. Not easy, at least.
Yeah. I feel like it's only in, like, the highway level of 2, and then an arbiter level. But yeah, cool stuff. I'm kind of curious if there is cut level builds. Maybe somebody can like workshop that into a mod. Because I know that there's plans and stuff for like some cut levels in Halo 3, I know. And I'd be really curious if there's a build of it in somewhere in this data. Bayas, anything else?
Nah.
All right, then. Now, before you all get excited about the headline, rein it in a little. So, folks have managed to do a decompile on Star Fox 64, like they did for Super Mario Brothers 64. And now, with a little bit of finaglery and a legit copy of, I think, the 1.1 revision of Star Fox 64, you can now play Star Fox 64 natively on PC sans an emulator.
Question.
It can be. What?
You found this before I gave you that link, didn't you?
Did I? I don't remember.
Because legitimately, this is the link I gave you yesterday.
I might have found it after you gave me the link. This was probably one of the things I updated with, because I was like, oh, I should put that in there since you gave me the link, because I didn't have an article about it.
I didn't have the article. I linked you directly to the GitHub.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I bet we both found this at different times.
But yeah, if you can support ultra wide, I believe the Twitter video down here shows Star Fox 64 running on an ultra wide display, because some people are nutty like that and demand their old video games be on ultra wide. This just looks weird.
It does have cheats to where you can do level select essentially with it. You can also do stuff like have invulnerability, invincible wings, always have hyper laser, infinite bombs.
You can run it at stupid high frame rates. Like the underwater level no longer runs like shit, like it does in the original.
Or on the emulator. Because fun fact, even emulators do not fix that.
kind of an inherent issue of trying to emulate the hardware of just like, oh yeah, this ran like shit. Well, I guess it has to run like shit. Granted, I sometimes worry.
You can also modify literally any texture in the game. Because you can, there's another program that they even link to that you can extract all of the assets and redo any model in it. So if you didn't want to have the Star Fox logo anymore and put a random logo, you could do that. If you wanted to change the character portraits, you could do that.
So how long until somebody mods Crystal into this?
Yeah. Over Slippy, because you know everyone hates Slippy.
Or just do true Star Fox Assault and be like, hey, here's Peppy. just take out Peppy, here's Crystal.
I mean, that would be the ideal way, but you know as well as I do, no one's going to do that.
I still have my pitch forever of what Nintendo should be doing with Star Fox, and the part of that pitch is making Slippy the speedrun character, because I want to annoy people desperately with that. Because my pitch for Star Fox forever that Nintendo should do is to do a Star Fox game just like how Star Fox 64 is and Star Fox Assault is, where it's level based, and depending on how well you do in the levels, changes your difficulty dynamically. But the big thing is you have different playable characters that are all different in some unique way, making each of your runs different.
Which
I would want to,
sense.
yeah, and I would want Slippy to somehow be the fastest character, so that anyone that speedruns the game has to play with Slippy, the character everyone hates.
Also, you know, you said how long before someone puts Crystal in the game? Correction.
Someone already had.
Correction. How long before someone makes everyone Slippy?
Oh, yeah.
We're dealing with the internet.
I need that. I want that. I want Slippy 24/7 because I want people to be annoyed. All Slippy run, let's go.
I don't know if you can change the audio. I think it is only graphical that you can, but still, that
yeah.
works. But yeah, I extracted everything because I was wanting to kind of poke around and see what I could find out with it. But you legitimately can modify any part of it. And I'm like, this could spawn some dumb things once people have their hands on it long enough.
Yep.
Also, I found this when looking through one of the Archipelago Discord servers. So how long before someone manages to modify this into an actual proper Archipelago?
Oh, I'm running that. As soon as someone has that up and running, I will not only run that, I will beta test that for them.
Because level select means that we have an opportunity to lock out levels. Granted, someone would have to learn the back end of it enough to actually hook into that properly. Toggling the hyper lasers means there's ways to toggle the lasers. Having the opportunity for infinite bombs means there's ways to do that. There's enough stuff there to make a pretty hefty randomizer out of it.
I could definitely see someone like trying to figure out not only how to randomize a planet order, but maybe try to randomize certain bosses within constraints. Like your all range bosses get randomized to a certain extent, and maybe your like not all range bosses maybe can get scrambled.
Well, you know, I have omitted something. There is a cheat in there that you can press L to toggle between all range mode and not, meaning how long before it's just a pure boss randomizer and you could have all range mode or not.
Hey, wait.
I haven't tested that one because that scares me.
Toggling all range mode at any time in a level?
I assume. Again, haven't tested.
I'm trying to think of how the fuck that works.
Uh-huh.
What
Kind of where
what
I'm sitting
happens?
with on it. Yeah. That's where
Also,
I'm
what
like,
happens with,
how does that work on a linear boss?
how's that work for the fucking train? Because that is a positional time limit.
Yeah.
Also, there's no all range segment for the tank in the game.
See, I was just thinking pure R-Wing. I wasn't thinking about the tank.
Uh-huh.
Also, the Blue Marine. How would that work?
Yeah.
You're locked in position.
Also, oh god, until...
You're actively not moving in that one.
Yeah. Also, what happens when someone figures out how to swap vehicles?
Oh god.
Look, Zero already touched on that idea because there is a space segment where you play as the tank in that game. I remember that. That is not an idea. That is insane.
Oh god.
People, modders, archipelago people, randomizer people, hear me out. Get a hold of this. Do stupid, dumb stuff with this. I will beta test it for you. I will alpha test this for you. I don't care. You can pay me nothing. Anything else?
No.
All right, then. Have you taken the opportunity to watch any of Secret Level?
Nope.
You're probably better off for it, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I have seen all of Secret Level, and it was a fairly, like, mixed bag of, well, some of these are fine. A couple of these are good. The most of them are, or the rest of them are just to bleh. But apparently it has done enough numbers, or at least they thought it would do enough numbers to order a season 2. So we are getting more.
But we don't want more.
Apparently it did 155.3 million minutes in the US during its launch week. So that's about 1.4 million views based on runtime. No specifics outside of this will happen. See you in probably 2 years. Is there anything you would want to see? I think the big thing is the series needs variety. It leans way too hard into a lot of graphic, violent stuff, and it needs more variety because what's there, it just blends together after a while of like, yep, this is another ultra-violent episode where a lot of people get murdered very horribly. Hooray. Can I get anything else? Also, maybe even out the runtime for all of these just a little bit, make them all a little bit more even, because some of them needed more runtime and some of them didn't. But speaking of TV shows, we have a bit of bad news, I guess. So Arcane, the League of Legends show, for all intents and purposes, it's a commercial success. Or not a commercial success, a critical success. People adore this series. People went and made League accounts and tried out League. It didn't stay very long, but they tried.
Well, I mean, it was probably thanks to the anti-cheat. I mean, I said that out loud.
I would chalk it up to League is a dense fucking video game.
I'd chalk it up to something screwed up with my darn account and it won't let me use. Yeah.
So, according to a Bloomberg report, it essentially broke even. That's the best Arcane did, was it broke even.
That's honestly not bad, though.
Right, but it didn't make money, which was the problem. The quote is effectively broke even. So, it's rounding errors and such. Yeah, I think the main crux of this is that Riot put a lot of money into this series and didn't really have a good way of getting that money back. But yeah, I'm kind of sad about that because I enjoyed it. I think season 2 was... I still like season 2, even if it did have its missteps, and kind of felt like, oh, we want to finish this in 2 and not in 3. Maybe because Riot realizes we maybe are spending too much money on this show.
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't at some point come out and say it was always planned to be 2 seasons. Because that almost kind of feels like that would have worked. Because, yes, it could have spanned into a 3rd one. But how much of that would also wind up being spoiler? Or not spoiler, filler. Kind of.
Yeah.
Deal. Because... I mean, even the way it ended, I think we could have one more episode come out of season 2. That's kind of why the last episode's kind of where I'm like, yeah, we could probably had one more. But outside of that, I don't really know if it would have been enough to said, yeah, we should have slowed it down, spaced it out a little more, and did another season. I think 2 might have always been the idea. Unless they just cut a crap ton of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's less of they need more episodes and more of a we needed to have less plot lines.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't have tried to have Caitlyn go dark and then not do anything with it. Maybe just don't do that.
Or as much as we're gonna do that full on commit it kind of deal. Yeah.
To be honest, I like the VK stuff, but that is apparently just a thing I like in a lot of shows.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Ambessa kind of just felt like she was shoehorned into it just to be, new character, and guess where we're probably going next.
And also, we need a bad guy that's not Victor, so that Victor and Jace can have their moment.
Except they could have still let that.
Yeah, I guess you could have promoted Sigurd up to secondary villain, and that would have worked.
Yeah, they did retcon themselves, but from everything that I've looked at it, it almost felt like it's a case of they're trying to bring the older champions into the proper story kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's not fair, so much that they're wanting to retcon, it's a case of if they don't, there's too many plot holes. So
Like,
they're
look.
trying to find the best blend, and it might not always stick.
Like, look, I will accept Arcane has retconned things about these characters, but I will say they did retcon a lot of them for the better. Like, Caitlyn and V basically are now more full rounded out characters than who they were before this show's. Like 1,000%, they are 1,000% better characters than who they were before this show happened.
And truthfully speaking, understanding the backstory for Jinx is probably a better thing for her character too.
Yep. Like
I feel like the core three there, yeah, they did really great on trying to establish the backstory while still kind of holding true to where they wound up. It's just everyone else around. It's like, yeah, you're retconning stuff here. You're changing stuff here.
Because for reference, folks, Caitlyn was basically just a Sherlock Holmes XP with a sniper rifle. That's all she was. Vi was police brutality, the character, because most of her voice lines very much are police brutality, and that's not gonna fly today. That's not going to fly for several years now. And Jinx is basically a Harley Quinn XP before this show.
Yeah.
But now they have more to them than that. Like those things are still in their characters on all three accounts, but there's more to it.
There's a reason why they're like that.
Yeah.
As opposed to they're just that way.
Yeah, Caitlyn still has her detective stuff, but there's more to her character, and especially to her family, because there was nothing to her family before now. I don't think she even had a last fucking name until this fucking show. Vi didn't even have a full name. She was just Vi, I think, until this show. Or at least until like way down the line from when her character got introduced. And that was years ago. And Jinx, it took forever for it to even be established that Jinx and Vi were sisters.
Yeah.
A thing this show starts minute 1 with. Took years for Leak to go, oh yeah, that's a thing. Even though it was kind of implied, maybe, sort of, possibly they're sisters. So yeah, I think Arcane overall, has done good for Riot. But yeah, the not being financially viable part is, I think, the problem. It means we will probably not get another show like this, even though I think they could do well with other characters.
I don't know. We might just not get one to this scale.
Yeah.
And I would be fine with that. And I kind of feel like that probably would have benefited. If we weren't trying to run both sides there. If we didn't... I get we kind of have to introduce Jace and Victor and all of them into the story because of the way they did it. But I almost feel like we had two shows here trying to compete for dominance.
Yeah.
If this was more focused on maybe setting a show for Jace and Victor and all of them up, but still focusing on the core three we were literally just talking about, I feel like that probably would have worked out better, and honestly probably would have been better budget wise.
Yeah, Iron Man, but he fucks up a lot more, and his boyfriend probably could have done with their own show.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it would
is Jace's character in the show.
Yeah. I feel like that would have benefited better if they had done it that way. Instead of trying to write one show that encompassed both, trying to split it into two like it probably should have been.
Mm-hmm. Like we do a season with Kate, Vi, and Jinx, and then we do a second season with Jace, Victor.
Yeah. That would have probably made a lot more sense. And it probably would have, you know, allowed us to get a better backstory for Echo than just he's a bystander in the middle of all this crap.
But he still gets one of the better episodes in season 2 to himself.
Yeah.
Definitely so.
The only episode that he gets to himself, though.
Like, I'll be perfectly honest, is great for him, but it is absolutely unnecessary in the grand scheme of things. And with an episode this short of an episode count, maybe it doesn't need to be here. Maybe we needed more time with Jace and Victor if that's going to be the end conflict of the show.
Yeah. It's one of those, it definitely had missteps. And maybe they'll learn from it, and maybe that will be a reason why we'll get something else coming from it. I hope this doesn't turn them into the way that a lot of studios will be. Oh crap, that didn't work, so we're not gonna keep going with that. We're gonna do something different.
Yeah. I at least hope the animation studio behind Arcane gets to do more work, because they got to do the Spelunky episode for Secret Level. It was also one of the shorter episodes, because why are the good ones all so fucking short? That goddamn series. But if this opens the door for them to get to do more work with other stuff, like that, I'll be happy with that at least. Because clearly they got talent. Good people there. But anything else?
No.
All right, a quick recap of the Game Awards, because we talked about these a lot on a couple other streams. So big winners in terms of the Game Awards ended up being Astrobot, who took home Game of the Year, Best Direction. Metaphor ReFantazio got Best Narrative and Art Direction. Seven Rebirth got Score and Music. Should have went to Metaphor if you ask me, but Senwin got Audio Design and Best Performance for Melina. Prince of Persia got Accessibility. Neva got Games for Impact. Helldivers 2 got Ongoing, and Baldur's Gate 3 got Community Support. And there's a few others there. Belletro also got Best Independent Game, Best Debut Indie Game, Best Mobile Game, and I think one more. But yeah, good stuff all around there. In terms of announcements, the big things that come out of there is Naughty Dog's new game, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, is their new title that they'll be putting out on the PlayStation 5 or 5 Pro at some point in the near future. There is no release date for it. Okami 2 is a thing with Kamiya as director, as he has opened up Clover's studio and is working with Capcom to bring back Okami, along with 2 other studios working with them to make it happen. The Witcher 4 got a new trailer showing off Ciri in the protagonist role. Elden Ring is getting a co-op little spin-off game. Trying to think if there was anything. What else? Was there anything else? Oh, Capcom is also bringing back Onimusha. We're going to see that in like 2026. Is there anything else you wanted to note? Release or that stuff?
No, not really. I mean, pretty much the rest of it's stuff we already knew about.
Oh, yeah. RGG is doing a new Virtua Fighter. The Ghost of Tsushima, the Ghost of I forget the name of it, but that was at a PlayStation showcase that was not here at the Game Awards. But yeah, RGG also have a new action game that they're working on called Project Sentry. We don't know much more details beyond that. Oh, right, the thing that pissed me off, the secret level or the Pac-Man episode in Secret Level is a prequel to a fucking video game.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Article, for reminding me about that. Anyway, that is all the news we got. So releases, all fucking 8 pages of them, because I kept track of releases from our last show to when our next show will be.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just going to hit some highlights. So, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle came out on the 9th. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Revenge came out on the 10th. Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Great Circle came out on Series X. The 20th anniversary edition of Beyond Good and Evil came out on the 11th for Series X, PlayStation 5, and Switch. The Black Myth Wukong came out on the PlayStation 5 on the 12th. Tetris for the NES came out on the 12th as well. I assume it's some sort of... I think that might be the Switch Online one.
Probably.
Let's see. On the 13th, Fairy Tail 2 for PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Attack on Titan VR Unbreakable came out on Oculus Quest on the 17th. Squid Game Unleashed for Android and iOS on the 17th. Worms Armageddon Anniversary Edition Collector's Edition for PlayStation 5 and Switch on the 17th. Alien Rogue Incursion for PlayStation 5 and Oculus Quest on the 19th. Right, this one. I remember putting this one. It's like, this is, yeah, you want those games, right? So here you go. Now let's see you clear them. 1+2 for PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch came out on the 19th. That is a real ass title of a real ass video game. I had to look it up to make sure. I will say it again. This is, yeah, you want those games, right? So here you go. Now let's see you clear them. 1+2. It's on Steam. It's nothing of note. You can find it on Steam. All right, moving on. Oh, there's so much just blech. All right, Wukong Sun Black Legend for Switch. I wonder what that could be a ripoff of. It could be anything. Atari 50, the Anniversary Collection Expanded Edition for Series X PlayStation 4 on the 30th. Along with a Atari Game Station, Atari Mega Player, and Atari Super Player that were dedicated consoles. That's wrong. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link did not come out on the 30th, the 31st. That did not come out at all.
Would have been end of a quarter, so some of these probably would not.
Yeah. I just know that one, that is not out at all. That is delayed indefinitely. Let's see. January 2nd, Wuthering Waves comes out on PlayStation 5. Yes, one more. The Oath in Flagahana for PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. On the 10th, Freedom Wars Remastered for PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Resident Evil 3 for PlayStation 5. That is like all the real highlights and stuff. It is a trough of stuff. Full list is in our notes if you desire to run through all of that. I guess anything else?
No.
All right. Do you want to transition to Fortnite, or you want to call it there?
Sure, we'll transition for a little bit. Crap.
All right.
I just closed the music. It was all in that same browser.
All right. Well,
I bet I don't have the new intermission one set up.
well, mine's loading and stuff. I'll be back.
I do not. Oh, good work, me. Okay, we're gonna on the fly because I know I set one up. I thought I set one up. I did not set one up. I thought I set one up. Okay, we're using the old one then. Also, silence because I've got to have the music running. Boom, boom, boom.
All right, I'm back.
I'm still waiting on the game.
Same.
Thank you, EAC. About time. Also, that's interesting. I did not realize that that was above everything.
What?
Crap. Then I broke it. So apparently I had Fortnite above everything else.
Hmm. Oh, as an update to the community archipelago, since we're so deep into it, people were sharing like, okay, what do we need? Where are we at? I went through all my stuff. Besides, one piece of evidence that came in after the fact. Would you care to guess how many cases I'm only missing one piece of evidence on?
How many?
3.
Well then.
Of 4. The 4th one is missing 3 pieces of evidences now. And of course, the one that is missing 3 pieces of evidence is 1-5, because of course it is.
Of course.
So yeah, I am basically stuck waiting on like 1 of 3 games to basically give me a thing to finally finish mine. So I can stop holding up everybody. Because I am holding some people up. I know that. I have the hints for it.
I'm opening the presents that I haven't opened.
I did. I did the same. This is why I'm doubling the evidence on it and seeing how that works, especially in a big community setting like this, because having only one piece of evidence basically hold me up and have everything else feels real bad.
Feels bad, man.
Because, yeah, because of the linear nature of Ace Attorney, it's just like, well, I'm stopped here, but I have everything else, and it's like, it just becomes a game of like, okay, who am I waiting on then? Because that's all it ends up being, is just I'm waiting on one specific person to find one specific item at one specific location. When I have somehow gotten everything else. I just see people in another Discord just talking about, oh, hey, we should get another War for Cybertron game. And I'm like, do you realize those people are stuck working on COD games forever? Also, that's no longer an Activision decision. That's a Microsoft decision now. Because Microsoft owns Activision. That's also... Hey, you just missed us wrapping up TGS.
Damn it. Uno momento. I wonder, is it?
Also,
that's why.
I am cutting off the music.
Hola.
Hello. Yeah, you just missed out on TGS. We just wrapped it up.
Oh man. Did I hop in at the did I at least hop in to make a noise?
Yeah, we're doing some Fortnite before we end off.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, all right. Fortnite.
Because we're doing it backwards.
I won't be able to join you on Fortnite tonight because the wife wants to play Skyrim, so she's on the Xbox. Are you sure? Okay. I'll be on the Xbox in just a moment.
Why do I have a quest for experience with the app? No, please.
Alright. We'll see you, Devil Spidey.
We still have 2 hours. Well, 1 hour and a half, actually.
Yeah, we more than likely are not streaming all the way, by the way. Just saying. Also, there are people landing here.
Yeah, I see this. Oh, babe, there's one of them.
No. No. Okay.
I smacked him with the graph arrow and told him to piss off.
I gunned down the other one.
Better assault rifle off the back.
Also, that one got a purple assault rifle, by the way. That was part of the reason why I was like, yeah, no, you're dying. Oh, gunshots near. Up top. Up top. They know I spotted them. I think I can get to them.
I saw the flash of
Yeah, I can't
marker.
get to them.
There is nobody up here.
They definitely were up there. So that means they slid down the other side.
I think they slid downhill and went into town. 'Cause I got gunshots in town.
Because they saw me backed up and probably went all the way into town. What?
Oh,
Saw the gunshot marker.
I heard the gunshots and I thought
I
they
did
were at
too.
me. Oh, footsteps. Bottom floor.
Right here, on me. Ow. Gambit on me. Other one behind us.
Ah! I got the gambit, but I didn't get the other guy.
Do we back out and see if Buck is quick to getting on, or do we ready up?
We'll back out.
Okay. Well then, while we're giving him a second, I will be right back.
All right. Oh, there's Clock in the Discord.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Is my microphone okay? No static or anything like that?
It sounds good.
Cool. I would eventually like to upgrade my microphone for the PC, because I imagine there's probably not much of an audio difference, is there?
Well, Tommy is away because we didn't know how long you'd be, so I can run you through the list of articles real quick if you have any quick thoughts on what's on them.
Oh, okay, sure. Did you hear what I said, though?
No. What did you say?
I said I was actually curious, like, how big of a difference is there in audio quality from the headset that I'm currently using and the actual microphone for my computer? Is there much difference? Because I know I would like to upgrade
There is loud difference, that's for sure.
Yes, there's that, and it's also a bit of a quality downgrade.
It's okay.
It's not like
Wait,
the worst thing in the
like
world.
the microphone or the headset? Like what I'm on now is a downgrade?
Yes, what you're on now is
Okay,
a
cool.
bit of a downgrade.
That's what I was wanting to hear. I wanted to make sure that the money that I spent on an actual quote unquote cheap professional grade microphone wasn't wasted.
Article stuff we went through. The Ubisoft triangular control of this company situation between the investors, the Guillermo family, and Tencent. I don't know if you know the specifics of that whole situation.
No fucking clue, dog.
Okay, so the shareholders want a buyout from Tencent. The Guillermo family is okay with this, but as long as they stay in control, and the shareholders are like, nah, fuck you, you don't get to stay in control.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing something about that because Eves was like really fighting hard to be like, no, I want to be the man. And everybody, not even just the shareholders, everybody online has had the same mentality of, no, you're the reason. You're the reason. Get the fuck out.
That is the Guillermo family in general. That's his family, because they're the ones that actually own Ubisoft and have the controlling share. Yeah. Anita is a new Genshin-like game from NetEase. Its trailer is very Grand Theft Auto 6 at times.
Oh?
That sounds...
I was gonna say, that sounds interesting.
It depends. Do you like a studio copying the homework of another to try to get their game over that doesn't have a release date yet?
I mean, NetEase already did that once with Marvel Rivals, copying Overwatch, and you can see that NetEase didn't fucking fail there. So, I mean, you know, listen. I used to be the person that was like, I didn't trust NetEase for shit. After Marvel Rivals, I will give them a shot to maybe show that they can do something better, because their mobile games, they're kind of ass. But I mean, they made an actual game that runs really well, and the creative team behind it had a really good mentality of, if everything's broken, nothing's broken.
Just promoting Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Beyond. It had its 1.0 launch, so it's officially out there. They had a tournament over this past weekend, $7,500 prize pool, 15,000 viewers on Twitch for the tournament.
Damn.
Maximilian Dude and his team have done amazing work, so congrats to them. The Battlefront 3 rebuild that Free Radical Archive purchased from, I assume, a private collector. They did not say who they purchased it from. They just said they purchased it from someone, and it was a very hefty purchase. So I assume the dev kit was in a private collector's hand. The 90 gigs of old Halo material from the Bungie days, from across the trilogy and the like. So the demo from the time of the transition from the RTS Halo to first-person shooter Halo, the E3 demo, internal documents from Bungie and the like.
So there has been more than that one video that we looked at before.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more than that. Like the video you see, that is a full playable demo that people now have access to.
Neat.
Star Fox is...
So
I saw the Starship thing.
So while I'm
pretty sure that's what you're bringing up, right?
I just tested the all range mode thing, and on Corneria it warped me straight to the boss.
The fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the decompiled Star Fox 64 that now you can play on PC natively, basically.
Yeah, I saw, and it looks really good from the videos I've watched.
There apparently is a button that lets you turn on all range mode at any given time in a level.
I think what it more does is I think it probably will warp you to wherever the all range mode is, so it probably won't work with the tank level.
But what happens if it's on a level that doesn't have an all range mode?
That's what I kind of wonder. If it wasn't for it was also controlling Fortnite in the background, I would have actually continued testing.
Okay.
Apparently Fortnite's got background input, and I can't figure out how to turn the darn thing off.
Amazon has renewed secret levels for a season 2. Joy. Season 1 was certainly a mixed bag.
It's really done well enough that they can give an actual definitive reason as to why that would be a good idea.
I would say, bear in mind, 9 times out of 10 when it comes to streaming services, a season 2 is often pushed before season 1 premieres, just because. So just because we're getting a season 2 does not necessarily mean season 1 did well.
Fair.
Arcane was a critical success, but a commercial failure. It basically broke even at the end of the day.
Wow, really?
Riot spent a lot of money per episode on that show across 2 seasons and didn't have a good way of recouping the cost of that show. I think it's like $250,000 in total. Like the show cost a lot of money.
Damn.
And then a quick recap on the Game Awards winners and announcements, since we've talked about that already.
Wait a minute. Okay, I understand that Arcane was... It sounds like it was designed to, like, bring in more people to play League of Legends, but...
Yeah.
They should have known that wasn't going to work, right?
Actually, I think the main goal they had with...
Hello?
Nope.
The main goal they had with it, I don't think was actually to bring in more players.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. But, like...
The main goal was not actually to bring in more players.
Really? Because I feel like that should have...
It was to fix the lore.
I'm sorry, to fix the lore that they actively retcon every new season?
Uh-huh. This was part of their initiative to essentially make one cohesive lore that any new champions have to fit into.
How... Okay, bets now, how long are they gonna stick to that?
From my understanding, it wasn't just supposed to be shows. It was supposed to be any media, literally from the start of Arcane, that they put out forward, is working on fixing this.
I give 2 seasons. I give it 2 seasons. As many times as they have retconned shit, season by season, I give it 2 seasons before they go back to retconning. There's no fucking way. It's gonna take me like 20, maybe 15, 20 minutes to be able to play Fortnite. So if y'all want to go ahead and start, and then I'll join you.
Oh, okay.
I've got to move it over to the main thing. I've got to get one of those external SSDs. I actually thought that they didn't work on the Xbox Series consoles. I thought you had to get the special cards, you know, the memory cards. Apparently you don't. You can just get one of the external SSDs and it runs the XS games. So I will end up buying that at some point.
Seeing people talk about Transformers Reactivate, and I'm just like, guys, please forget about this game. Please, for your own sanity, please forget this game exists. If this game is dead, you will not hear about it being dead for like 2 more years.
Hear about what game?
Transformers Reactivate from
What the fuck is that?
It's a game that's apparently been in development since like 2017. Its last version was like a live service game. There's toys out for it. It had a trailer at like the Game Awards several years ago, but it's been nothing since then. And I'm just like, that's common in the industry. That's bad news, and I'm sorry to break that to you. Yeah, people are just like, oh, maybe we'll hear something now. And I'm like, you are not going to hear anything. Oh, goody. An engine swap at some point, too. I didn't know that part. Oh, goody. That's another, like, 2 years down the drain. Granted, it's UE4 to 5, apparently, so that's not the worst thing, but still. That's an engine swap.
That's another 3-year swap there.
Yeah, because that's also that's also a new engine basically. So figuring out the quirks with that and seeing if your resources actually fucking work with it. Probably have somebody landed with us, and I have no gun. Two
Yep.
people landed with us. Oh, one's landed. I saw the footsteps.
One's on the train.
But yeah, we talked about that for a bit, and I gave a nice example from the big three about a game that has only had an announcement trailer and nothing since then, or another trailer since then. Glock, would you like to play the game of how long has it been since these 2 points for 3 games?
Okay, sure. What is it?
So, Marvel's Wolverine, how long has it been since the initial announcement trailer for that game?
Announcement trailer was, I want to say, what year did Elden Ring win Game of the Year? I want to say it was the same year Elden Ring won Game of the Year. I might be wrong, but I want to say it was the same year that Elden Ring won.
Wolverine was... I'll have to pull it back up so I can get the numbers right. Wolverine was 3 years ago. Not counting the leaks from the Insomniac leaks on the information for that. It's been 3 years since that game got a announcement trailer, and that's it.
Game of the Year 2021.
I feel like Elden Ring won sooner than that.
Oh, It Takes Two won for 2021. Oh yeah, because because that was the same year that Guardians of the Galaxy and Resident Evil Village. That tracks. I think Elden Ring was 2022. Yeah, I was a year off. Damn it. Okay. What's the next question? So that's okay. Wait, hold on. Why is this prevalent?
It was just something we were talking about because I brought up Transformers Reactivate and the how long it's been since that game has been announced, and people being like, when's news for it? I'm like, this is common. But
Yeah,
just
it'll
not
take
hearing.
years. Yeah.
Prime 4. Time between the initial announcement of Prime 4 and the trailer that came out that said it's basically coming to Switch 2.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about this one. I've never been a big Metroid fan, so if I saw it, I blocked it out of my mind.
I don't know you anymore.
I know. I'm sorry. Listen. Okay, the first Metroid I played was. It wasn't a first-person shooter. It was one of the Metroidvania games.
Okay, good. If you said the words "other M," we were gonna have problems.
If you had said other M, I would have probably kicked you out of the channel at the moment. That is all there is to it.
That is the bad one.
So I will say this: I have only ever enjoyed one Metroidvania game. And that would be, what is it? Cell something?
Dead Cells?
Dead Cells, yeah. And even that, I am terrible at that game. I cannot beat it to save my life. But it's the only Metroidvania game I've ever liked. And I have played Symphony of the Night. I have played that one game that was a spiritual successor. I forget what the game is, but the main character is a woman. Bloodstained. I have played original Castlevania games. I've played.
I'm not over there with you, by the way.
Okay.
I've played a lot of Metroidvania games, but for some reason, I'm just not a fan. Which is why when a Metroidvania game comes out, I watch someone else play it. I will watch someone else play it for the story because that's how I watched Blasphemous. Blasphemous is an amazing game that I never would have beaten.
But Prime 4 was 7 years and 2 devs.
Wow.
Because it was, we don't officially know who was initially working on Prime 4, but it was assumingly somebody at Bandai Namco because of some employee listings and the like. But it eventually went back to
Retro.
oh, why am I Retro? I blanked on their name, but it went back to Retro. I think like 2 years after the initial announcement.
2 years after, yeah.
Yeah, and it's been with them.
So is this just a moment of like development hell for this game, essentially?
Basically, because they restarted development.
And
like
Nintendo just doesn't care about Metroid or Star Fox or F-Zero or literally anything that is not Mario or Zelda.
Yeah.
Lastly, the new Perfect Dark.
Oh fuck! I remember that game being announced. I just don't remember when. It has been so fucking long. That had to have been. I would have to. Was it really 2020? I would have said it was like 2018.
That was a Game Awards announcement.
Oh.
That was not a Microsoft press conference announcement. That was a Game Awards announcement.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the person I was talking to about this on the Discord was like, Silk Song. And I'm like, yeah, that's another instance of please forget about Silk Song for your own sanity. You will drive yourself mad attempting to, desperately hoping that like a specific game will be at every single event. One singular game, because there is no guarantee and shit happens. Unfortunately, in the industry.
It's one of those. I kept making the comment about Prime 4 with every Nintendo Direct, but I knew that it was not going to. That was one of those. I'm like, no. Because I figured pretty much, if anything, we were going to see the rest of the Prime trilogy first.
It's weird. I will say this, and I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but like some of my favorite games had very short timelines between announcement and release. And I think that is why I have the mentality, the very strong mentality at this point of like, if you're making a game, if any developers listen to us in the future, I highly doubt it, but if any developers listen to us in the future, please listen to me. If you are making a game, don't say shit about it until you are less than a year from release. Don't say a fucking word about it.
Oh god, there's someone in the tree up there. Be careful.
The hype train is not worth it.
Because there was gunshots from up high.
I love Cyberpunk. I think that game is great. The time it was announced between the time it was released was unending hype, and it fucking murdered it.
No, give me that gun back.
There's a sweet spot. And I genuinely think that like roughly a year is a good sweet spot. Which is why like when I see game announcements, I'm like, hey, that's cool. Alright, on with my life. Because nowadays they announce games like fucking, like you said, 4, 8, 6 years in advance, and it's like, why are you telling us this now as if it changes anything? Now, if you told us a year before release, like, hey, coming next year, That's when to properly get on the hype train of like, oh shit, I get to play this next year.
Also, shoutouts to you going ham with the sword just to get killed.
Yep, that happens.
But like, does that make sense? Like, I'm not crazy, right?
I understand that, but I also understand the industry perspective on that, because some industry folk have talked about this on Twitter and the like. And the key thing I took away from all of the talk is those like CG, like this isn't really gameplay, this is kind of just saying we are working on this. Those kinds of trailers are not geared towards the general public primarily. Like, yes, it gets hype for the game and it gets people like eyes on the game, especially to like get the project going off the ground. But it's primarily not for the general public. It's for the industry within itself. It's the signal to anyone that's not working at a studio right now, hey, we are going to ramp up and work on this game. Come work for us.
Oh god, we're still in circle.
Mm-hmm. And also the signal to like people that are invested in the studio, like, hey, we're going to work on this and look at all this interest from the general public on it. You know, will you finance this project, basically? Mm-hmm. Like,
okay. And I agree when it comes to the CG trailers. Sure. Fine. Whatever. Cool. But what I'm talking about is more so, when did Cyberpunk come out? It came out 2020... late 2022 or early 2023?
Is that an AI?
yes. Mm-hmm. I shot them. They took no damage.
Oh shit, it came out in 2020. Damn, I didn't think it was already... It's already been 4 years. Fuck. Okay, anyway, point is, the first gameplay trailer of Cyberpunk was released in early 2018. That's still a massive
Yeah.
That's still a massive 2-year gap. The CG trailer? Yeah, cool. We all saw the CG trailer and went, hey, cool, we get a Cyberpunk game. We've been needing a real AAA Cyberpunk game. That's going to be great. And it's also actual Cyberpunk, like Cyberpunk fucking 2020. Like, that's going to be great. Like, that's awesome. But, like, the gameplay trailer started the real hype train. Yeah, there were hardcore Cyberpunk fans, tabletop fans and stuff like that saw that and went, oh shit, that's awesome. But the problem is, a good example, a more recent example, Assassin's Creed Shadows. When was the first gameplay trailer released?
I feel like that was this year. If it is not this year, I will be surprised. Because it feels like that game has been a known quantity for only like this year.
6 months. 6 months ago.
So this year.
Yeah.
Soon to be last year.
But here's the problem. That 6 months seems like plenty enough time, but they're releasing the game in February, right?
I was about to say,
February.
Is that still the date, or is that?
It's the same. Yeah, from what I understand, it's the same week that a bunch of other games are coming out that are going to absolutely destroy it.
Okay, I didn't know if that February was the old release date, because I know they delayed it.
We're slightly out of circle.
Let's see, current release date. Yeah, February 14th.
Okay.
So that means that they did the smart thing with giving 8 months. Now, this is a good and a bad example. Good example because
someone triggered AI.
That's the premium, like, reveal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's bad because this is essentially... So, Cyberpunk, people have wanted a game like that for years, right?
That's
but there
AI.
wasn't...
Hold on.
there wasn't like loads of people online begging them to make a Cyberpunk game, right? This was something that just kind of happened and everybody was like, oh shit, let's go. If
Oh,
you're
it's the
looking,
AI again.
Yeah, it's AI versus AI. Let them.
Yeah.
if you're looking at I'm sorry, I'm losing my own train of thought. I've had a long day. I'm sorry. So if you're looking at Cyberpunk versus Assassin's Shadows, Cyberpunk because the train was too long and they were buggy when they have released it. Shadows, we haven't a guaranteed like what happened with this game yet. It hasn't released, obviously. However, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my bet that this game is gonna flop for two different reasons. One, it's gonna do what all Ubisoft games do. It's gonna release a buggy garbage heap of a mess laden with microtransactions for XP bonuses and everything else.
I wouldn't say all
And for
Ubisoft games. I'd say all modern Ubisoft games.
Okay, fair enough. Modern Ubisoft games. And for
Ubisoft
two,
used to actually be pretty good.
And for two, because this is a game that people have begged for years. I'm talking all the way back to Assassin's Creed 2. Japan has been a location that people
We got
have
two teams.
begged for.
Don't try to fight that one.
Okay.
And the reality is, you're never going to appease those fans. But they are going so far in the opposite direction in that they have fucked up major like historical relevance.
Behind us.
Insofar as they have done like Chinese depiction rather than Japanese in Japan. That's holy shit. Wow. Anyway, but like they fucked up even though they did the right thing in giving it a small time frame for hype. The problem is, there's no hype to be gotten there because they're fucking it up out the gate. If Cyberpunk would have done what they did, but instead of 2 years, they would have done 8 months, I guarantee you the backlash from the buggy mess that it was when it released would not have been as drastic. Now, it still would have been drastic, but it would not have been as bad.
Oh god.
Any game that gives a long time between reveal of gameplay and release, usually it ends up being disastrous. I can't think of another game that would be a good example.
I feel like you could name a live service game, and yeah, they kind of all end up like that, to be honest.
Oh yeah, live service. Okay, but in fairness, live service immediately is a fucking mistake.
Also, there's 5 people left.
Yep, I'm aware.
I genuinely believe there are... live service is one of those scenarios that you're only gonna find 2 or 3 good apples.
Oh, right there.
Okay. Works. I busted his shield before he did that, so...
Oh, shoot. I found them. They're by the trees.
Like, one of the things that kills me is now
One down.
live service is typically like
That's not good.
like Jesus, I'm sorry, the menu music is so fucking loud that I can't even hear myself think.
Alright, got their AI down. Nailed it. Don't know where the other one went.
Neither do I. Oh, behind me. Oh.
Oh, man. Ballistics ranked only?
Oh! Get in circle, get in circle.
I don't want to play
Get
ranked.
me up, get me up, get me up. Because it is literally us and one person.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Up top,
ahead
up top, up top, up top, up top. Say the zip line. Up there.
Yep. Okay.
Coming down the zip line.
God, y'all have got
just
such cool
ignore me.
skins.
It's one of those just ignore me. Go for it. We've got eyes on him.
But like, the thing that infuriates me about live service is typically companies want to try to say, oh, look at World of Warcraft. I cannot think of another game that has even come close to WoW. Maybe Final Fantasy
Nailed it.
XIV. And that's a hard fucking maybe. Like, you are basically saying, oh yeah, we want to be like World of Warcraft. You're basically saying you want to be top of the Empire and slowly crash and burn.
Alright, let's back up to lobby just to make sure nothing stupid happens.
Okay.
Oh, did y'all lose?
Nope.
No, we won. Like,
Okay.
I clutched it out in the end. So I don't do that very often.
It was
Very
either
nice.
it was either we were gonna win or we were gonna be second.
You know, because, like, another good example is, like, Genshin Impact. Like, I can think of a few live service games. Genshin Impact, Rainbow Six Siege. Like, these are games that, upon release, they did well, but they didn't do as well as they wanted to. Genshin Impact, I will argue, probably did the best out of all of them in terms of just coming out on top. But live service in general, just it doesn't work in the gaming sphere if you're wanting, you know, the levels of success that you would get from, say, releasing a new Black Ops. That's a really good example. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm guessing the fireworks happened because I looked at my clock and I saw it was 11 o'clock and I'm like, oh, are they doing fireworks every hour until the whole world is in 2025?
Probably.
That's why we got dance bombed out of nowhere.
Because I was in the same mindset of, oh crap, who snuck up on us?
I legit thought we were gonna die.
Completely waiting on you to ready up, Clock.
I have 100 V-Bucks and I don't know how to use them. If there's even anything to get from them.
There's not
Is
really
it-
for 100.
No, I think emotes are 200, and that's the lowest.
What is the point of shaking your presence in the thing?
That opens up free stuff. Or
Baking?
oh no, never mind. I think it's to see which is which. If you want to prioritize something, I think they have unique sound effects. I think.
I have no
Honestly.
idea. I'm just gonna open my 12 presents. Give me a second.
I think that gets you everything but one. I think I'm down to one.
Wait, there's one single present in the center. I'll take that one.
There is one present you're not allowed to open until it's the last one left.
Oh, okay, it's Santa. It's Snoop Dogg, but Santa.
Yeah,
I have a
like
new
one
skin.
also.
What did you say? There's one that you're not allowed to open until what?
It's the last one. I think we're both on that. Well, technically you're on that too because it just stacks.
Oh, I found it. Save for last. It's literally in the very back.
Mhm.
One moment, I promise I'll be done soon. Ooh, I like that guitar. The do we all get the same presents? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. The Frosted Frets guitar. I really like it. I've got 6 more presents. One sec.
I wish you could just like mass open them. Just like, all right, just open up like 6 random ones. I don't care which ones. Just
That'd be nice instead of doing all of them one by one. Oh, llama light bulb. Thank you so much. I wonder what this will be. It totally won't be a record. What? That's crazy. Oh my god, they open so slowly.
yeah. I kept forgetting about this. So, I remembered it because I just saw it on Twitter. Walt Disney Studios, the official Walt Disney Studios account, tweeted, Mufasa, The Lion King is now the number one movie in America, and the number one movie in the world 2 weeks in a row. See it now, only in theaters. Guess what's just under that tweet as a community note?
What?
Sonic 3 is still the number one movie in America.
Wait, what?
Disney, why you lying? Why you literally lying?
Why you lying, King?
Look, I am sorry. The Blue Hedgehog beat the shit out of your dumb live action remake prequel.
Actually, this one wouldn't even just be the blue hedgehog. This one's the black and red hedgehog.
Yeah? Yeah, I am sorry. The Hedgehogs have beat your live action prequel remake. But you gotta take that L. You gotta accept it. Stop lying.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you're wrong.
Yeah.
Don't give people ammo to dunk on you. They have enough ammo as is.
Yeah, it's called
shit,
Disney Plus. I mean,
It's called the parks. Since one of the folks I follow talks about theme parks and stuff. Oh, you have no idea how much I've heard about Disney fucking up all the time on their Disney parks right now. Unnecessarily so, even. It is self-inflicted L's across the board.
Is there anything even worth 200 V-Bucks? Because I have 200 V-Bucks.
I think there is a single emote in the shop. I think that is 200. I was scrolling through to see.
Okay.
Oh, you can get a snowflake boost for 200 for your car for Rocket League or
there is an
not Rocket.
emote in there.
I'll say I know I saw it. Where'd it go? Not that
Signature
one.
style.
Yeah.
Pair of the Wealth.
It takes forever to get through the shop because it's all stacked.
It takes forever to get through the shop because there's like 50,000 things in the shop now.
There's 50,000 menus and sub menus and all sorts of.
Because Fortnite is the every game.
Yes, it is all games. Because we want to be your only game forever.
And ever. And ever.
Come play with us.
I want to see what that Disney thing they're supposed to be working on that I think is slated for this next year.
Fortnite? Is that because
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Why did my controller quit working on it?
where you
Okay.
clicked out.
No? That was weird. No one gets my crown.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah.
Where the hell are we going?
I don't know. I guess there.
I guess I jump now? I don't know.
Why did I see footsteps when I jumped off the bus? That's the wrong thing, game. There definitely was no one walking in the air. I should have extended glide.
Oh, no shot. Oh, I'm being shot at. Oh, God. I'm on the train. I'm on the train. I'm on the train.
Well, that's your first mistake.
Oh, God.
Come here.
Open up. Open up.
This one.
Open up. Yeah. Open up.
There
I'm
is other
finding
people
shit.
near us, so...
I have no idea where this train is going.
Oh, dear God, he's on the train.
Yeah,
It is
I'm still
gonna
on the
follow the tracks that are in front of you, so
Let's get rid of that. Where are y'all going? I hopped off the train. I had looted the entire train.
we are north of you.
There's
Yep,
car
I'm
coming
coming
to
to you.
us.
Oh shit, I see people moving? Oh no, that's fish, okay.
Footsteps
get-
on me.
Duped by that all the time. I hate
Came
it.
on me. Came on me.
I hear explosions. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh no. Oh, don't die. Please no. Don't leave me like this.
Third one.
Oh no, Jesus! Status.
Forgot we're in
teammate.
trios, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh shit. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this. I'm
There.
coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
You never dropped your crown, did you?
I dropped it. I dropped it in midair.
Okay. How the hell did he have a legendary weapon already?
Got it off an NPC probably.
Damn. Jesus Christ! How do they have so much? What the hell?
Optimal landing spots or something. I don't know. People being tryhards or something.
Damn. I'm sorry. I didn't think. I don't know why I thought that looting the train might be a better idea, because I might be able to get loot, and I got loot, but none of it was good.
What?
That's shot Glock in the face.
So apparently Toei decided to upload Oza's summer movie to one of their YouTubes for free, and it's not region locked for once. There are no English subs, mind you.
Someone else pick. My luck's
Purple
already
trees.
gone.
Purple trees on the right.
Okay.
I was gonna say mark it.
I don't know how to mark it.
Yeah, open up the map, you move your cursor over to it, and you press X.
Or A.
And you... Yeah. And you ignore the gobbledygook that is currently on the map screen, because apparently they still haven't fixed that part.
Yeah, I noticed that. The wingdings foreign language letters.
Somebody forgot to translate.
No, I think someone tried to translate is the problem. Must have been the intern.
Oh, shit, there's more people coming this way. Oh no, I made a bad decision,
I
guys.
have made a terrible decision.
Okay.
Hi. I landed in the tower.
Oh god, y'all are
made
so
a
far away.
terrible decision.
Y'all are so far away. Oh no.
Where did you land?
I told you,
Oh,
purple
God.
trees.
No! I'm coming up. I'm
Oh, God,
probably
those purple
bringing
trees.
company.
Oh, shit.
I am probably bringing company.
How do you? I found a holiday present. I don't know what it does. Oh, okay.
Okay, they didn't chase, so let's
That
go
one
help him.
and that one. Okay, I'm coming. Oh my
Oh,
god,
they
y'all
are
are
shooting
so
at me.
far away. Y'all are so far away. Oh no.
Apparently, we chose the wrong purple trees between the three of us.
I said the purple trees on the right.
I
The
missed
right never
part.
came out.
They are probably giving chase because I am catching bullets, and they're someone far closer than that.
Yep, I'm just gonna hope that they decide to see that and go after them instead. And that we don't accidentally walk up on one of them from that team.
I dropped him, and so they can pick off his corpse.
I don't, it is very unsettling. I have not found a single soul because there were so many people. Oh, I found someone. I found someone.
Oh dear God.
I hope that was a spirit. That was a spirit. Good.
Killed one. I don't know where the others are. I don't know where the others are. I don't know where the others are. Oh no. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I downed one. Oh, yes, I eliminated the team. Yes.
This guy gets killed last match because he goes to the train, but now takes down an entire team. Now we both have shields. I need to wait till we get to him.
Oh god, y'all aren't far away. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Oh, a treasure chest. Hello. Something good? Nothing good. Shockwave grenades, but no thank you. I have Chug Splash. How do I use this?
That is a thing you throw at your feet to you
But
and
I
your
would-
teammates, and it gives
I
you
would-
shields.
yeah, make
so
sure we've got people
don't throw
here.
it yet.
No, no,
Get
no, no.
everyone here.
I'm
I've
using
got
small
some too.
potions. I took out a whole team. I don't know how, but I took out a whole team.
Did you hit 3 people or just 2?
No, 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 no. I killed all 3.
Okay. 'Cause I know I got a notification that I killed somebody, and I'm like, was that person that was behind us that team, or did that guy just die at the same time you killed them?
Oh, there's a treasure chest. Is there another one down here? No? There is a gun and grenades down here. Shotgun and grenades if you want it.
There it is.
I just heard something.
You probably heard Tommy picking
Alright,
up stuff.
come here. Everyone come here. Throw one
Nice.
of yours. And that will top us all off.
Okay.
Nice! Yeah, so, killed one over here. You can see his, loot right here. Car!
Yep. On me. On foot. Second car. Okay, hi.
Oh,
I'm in
oh,
here
God.
with you now.
Ow. Third guy's right
Ow.
there.
Oh no 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 no!
I
no,
busted
no,
his
no, no,
shield.
no.
Dang it.
No! Oh my god! Damn it! Ah! I had him so close. He had 18 health left. Oh! I'm so mad.
I guess they thought the bush would disguise the car.
I mean, it kind of did because I jumped in the car and I didn't realize that they jumped out. So it kind of did.
I'm sorry. What? How did they? What? Why? What?
The Poro just launched them all three in the air.
Alrighty then.
And tell me those aren't Poros.
I mean, they're elemental poros. There's the blue poro and the white poro and I think a red poro.
The white Poro would just be a Poro.
Yes.
Oh, I am getting lag. Hi. There we go. Someone joined that the game did not appreciate.
Okay, okay. Can I? Okay, so map and then, okay, so we're gonna go, here. How do I?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I'm probably going to land there and then meet you guys over there. Because you kind of picked like in the middle of nowhere. I'm at least going to try to land to get a weapon and then come towards you.
Also, every time I check the leaks Reddit stuff I follow, I get reminded, oh right, Hatsune Miku's coming soon to Fortnite. Right. That's a thing. I keep forgetting that's a thing.
I don't think anyone's coming over here.
Let's meet you over there instead.
Oh, nope. There's a glider. Alright, going
see
with the
one.
original play.
Alright, cool. Meet you over there.
I don't know if I can jump off of this and not die. Okay.
Alright. Shotgun. There's quite a few treasure chests. Holy shit. Okay. I'll take that.
Actually, that is a better idea.
Alright. I've got an SMG. Peace. Guns over here.
Oh, I don't need the bush bomb.
Suppressed pistol.
Oh boy, I
also
also
got-
hard lag.
How do I drop? I've got a small
Your equivalent of the touchpad on the PlayStation? Or-
hang on, there's a car. There's a car. There's a
That's
car.
the train.
Oh. No, that was Tommy, I think.
I was about to say, the icon you see, if you're seeing an icon, is the train.
Oh, there's a car here. Ooh, nice car. Alright,
There's people in the town that I landed in, by the way.
you drive, I'll ride? No? Okay.
I mean, that will work, but
Oh, hey, treasure chest. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
oceans.
Ooh. Alan Wake as the... This is how we die, let's do it.
What do you mean if that's how you die, let's do it?
Ouch.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Nope.
There are definitely going to be people here.
Yeah, this is the town I was in. So.
How do you get off?
Hold X.
That's it,
Oh,
Tommy.
fully loot. Yep, I see footsteps.
Oh, they just dropped down on me. Oh, come on. Eat.
Only because the yeet didn't kill.
Yeah, it wasn't high enough.
Yeah. You tried.
Footsteps on my right. Below me, I believe. For sure below me.
I could not hit the broadside of a barn. Footsteps.
Got him.
Okay. That was that team.
Oh, goody. I can have slippery shoes. No, please. Thank you.
You don't want slippery feet.
Wish I could.
No.
I keep
That's the
getting
best power up.
for literally every other gun. I need, yes, SMG ammo. Thank you.
You. SMG. You.
I have a blue SMG, so yes.
Rather that SMG actually. I'm gonna be strapped with a SMG. I would rather have the better of the two.
So what's up with the antenna, the blue tag? What's that?
That is a storm prediction thing. If we kill the AI that's there and then swipe a card, we get to see where the next storm circle is going to be. For like the rest of the game, as long as we're alive.
Neat.
Right, really?
Granted, it also lets off a very loud noise telling everyone, hey, someone's here! They did a thing! You should come kill
Gunshots?
them!
Explosions to the west.
Must be fairly far out because I don't physically hear them.
That's not explosions, that's gunshots.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's just generic. Oh, now I hear them. They are probably over this wall. Oh, they are
I kind of hear them.
right there.
I said we should.
These might be AI.
No. Well, they might be, actually, yeah.
Okay, that guy was an AI.
Oh, go ahead.
Nah. I don't like
Yes,
that.
awesome.
I don't like that one.
Oh, there's a big shield.
Nah.
I'm golden with what I got.
Yeah. I'm more just looking to see if I can upgrade anything that I've got. I've got the weapon set that I want.
There's a blue hollow twister here.
We're close to the edge of circle, so we need to be careful.
Could use something with a scope. Oh, behind us.
Yep.
Oh, on the road.
Damn, dude. You were the last one, and that was a brave choice.
They came in to
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
up their teammates' cards.
Yeah. If one of us dies, we will spawn a reboot card that sticks around for like 200 some odd seconds. If you can get that to a reboot van, you will respawn us.
Oh.
The thought was that person saw all three of us take one of us down. We're probably not going to pursue him, so he could go back and hit a reboot van.
Speaking of, that is a reboot van.
Were we dickheads for killing him then?
Nope.
No.
He initiated the fight.
He picked the fight. He started it. We ended it.
He could have turned and ran away just as easy, and we never would have saw it.
Yeah, the only reason we noticed is because he shot at us. We had our backs to him.
If we can make it back to the train, it might be open. I started the hack when it was in town.
Train is actively moving, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. It stays moving.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Oh, are we trying to make it to the train like over this way?
No, I'm just saying since it's spawned, if we can, then it's probably there. I
can definitely make it.
I wouldn't make a point for it.
I can definitely make it.
Oh, shots fired at me.
Cannot do that now. Oh shit. Okay, well, it's not ready yet. I'm coming back. I'm sorry. I was trying.
That's why I said I wouldn't try for it.
You know, it said it only had a few seconds. I should have waited.
That one went straight down, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they went down. So that he doesn't
Down
have
here?
teammates up.
I'm coming.
One down. That one wanted me. He's behind that tree.
Oh. Beside us! Ow. Oh, God. Ow. Damn you, sword. My shotgun was not reloaded. That was a bad thing.
Damn.
Someone that actually knows how to use the sword. Good for them.
No, someone that didn't get a shotgun to the face.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah.
Melee's kind of unfair. Holy shit.
No.
It's unfair until you walk up on somebody with an automatic and they're like, ah, cool. Look at all these headshots I get for free.
Yeah. Or a shotgun.
Yep.
You got something
remember,
more than a double barrel shotgun, then yeah.
Because remember, this is made by Epic. Shotguns are always the best option because they have never let that go.
I mean,
Wait,
That's
never
a
let what
shotgun.
go?
Shotguns are the best option in an made game. Because that is how it was in all the Gears of War multiplayers I ever played.
yep.
What is your number one option in combat? Shotgun.
Also, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the same thing can be said about Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, that too.
I'll pick this time.
I guess I'll pick. 'Cause I haven't picked yet. Apparently some US company is doing 6-inch scale Kamen Rider figures, and I'm like, oh cool, I don't care. I have my preferred Rider toy line.
Well, the good news is I don't see anyone here landing.
I'll hit the building that's just outside of town.
I'm gonna hit these 2 treasure chests.
I got a gun
Oh,
right out
bridge,
there
yeah.
out, so we're good.
Oh, what?
Did you fall?
I'm sorry, that small of a fall was enough to down me?
Apparently it wasn't a small fall.
Yeah, it's better to ride cliffs anytime you are having to jump from a decent height.
Noted.
Just ride the cliff down for as Skyrim-y as it feels, because that prevents most, if not all, of your fall damage. As you can see, oop,
Yeah, I see.
thankfully, you didn't really take any damage.
Oh no, I had to bandage up. I was down to 30.
Oh, okay. Well, here's my leftover small potion, at least.
Is the signal on the top left telling me that I have shit signal? Because I keep getting a Wi-Fi signal with an X and no bars.
Oh, yeah, that says you have an unstable connection. I get that.
No, don't drink the... Oh, I didn't mean to drink that one.
What?
Well, I drank the big shield potion.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, those guys are big. Oh.
Oh, and I'm getting it now, too. Oh, I wonder if Fortnite is having server issues, because... oh, it went away.
Possibly
Onima?
because I was having some weird lag
Hey.
last match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now this one I'm fine.
Oh, I got chug splashes.
Oh.
Block, come
Block.
back. Come back. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go.
worked.
Hey. They're so big.
That's because that's a boss and 2 of his minions.
Do we kill them? I guess that's a yes.
Yes. By the way. Mine.
I already have one. Fire boon. Ooh.
I don't remember what that does.
What is this?
Maybe you can't use it.
I need more ammunition. Ooh, chest. Yeah, I'm not gonna be much use to anybody with the low amount of ammunition I got.
All I've got is assault rifle ammo, so I'm on the low side as well. Till I get some more.
I need to collect
I've
a
got some-
Sprite.
I've got some ammo on my shotgun, so that works, I guess.
Over there. Okay. And there's a zip line. Okay.
Pepper? Oh, that gives a speed boost. Okay. That's good to know.
There's a challenge for sliding, by the way.
Oh. Got shot at.
I'm coming with. Oh shit. I'm coming back up. I'm coming to you. Hold on. You okay?
Yep.
Trying to come back over.
Their teammates decided to use the zip line. That was their mistake.
Where are they at?
Front of town. Sir, you can't aim for shit. I am standing here reloading. How are you not getting me with shots at all?
That was actually impressive. Can't lie. That was an impressive failure.
That was probably an AI.
Probably with that. The third guy's down. Third guy stuff's over there.
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh,
You're fine.
Ooh, level up.
Just if you fall down a cliff, just hold the stick into the cliff, whichever way that is.
We should probably get moving, right?
We're in circles, so we're fine.
Probably wouldn't be
First
a bad
time?
idea.
Yeah. For stuff, yes. For circle, we're fine on that at least.
Well, I need ammunition. I don't know about y'all.
I'm good.
Yeah, I had to pick up more shotgun ammo because I burned all of it, killing the three of them.
That's part of the reason why I didn't stay up there and looted. I'm pretty good on everything.
If we see chests, I would really like a chest for some shotgun or assault rifle ammo or pistol ammo, either of the three.
Oh, that's fine. Whee.
Up here. Fuck.
Hey, awesome. That gave me a little bit of pistol ammo. Ooh!
That's why I pulled back.
Yep.
When I can no longer see the curve, I pull back and wait.
Nah,
Oh, crap.
It's
Footsteps.
fine.
Player.
Ooh! Oh my god, I was aiming for water. Come on.
I love that I chased that guy down.
I gotcha. As soon as I find you.
I promise you I was aiming for water. I'm so upset.
I can't believe I nailed that.
Good as is, I have chuck splashes.
I should have missed. Hold on before you
But
use...
you don't need to.
Hold on. Okay. He had a med kit too. Okay.
Yeah, I saw the med kit and I was like, oh, never mind, you're covered. Because you keep your shields on a fall like that.
One fire auto.
So crown is bad, yes?
Crown marks you for all players.
Yep.
Oh, someone coming down zipline at us.
Up, I see him. They see me. They are not happy with me.
Oh shit!
Another
Deadpool.
player up
Hi.
top.
What up?
Oh, Deadpool's in the bushes. Deadpool's in the bushes.
Deadpool's dead. Cool.
Oh.
Hi. I just barely stopped myself from making the same mistake as Glock, because I about went into the rocks too.
I tried to aim for the water and everything, but it was such an easy fuck up to make.
When I
I caught
realized
the
what
bare
was
edge of the water.
when I realized what happened, well, what was fixing to happen to Glock, I had my sword out already, so I just swung it, and it gave me enough of a gap. Also, is that another? Like,
Yes.
also, you
Got
just
him.
hijacked my med kits.
Oh shit! Sorry, I'll share them with you. I promise.
You're good.
No!
You're good. Why did you jump?
Oh.
Okay.
This game. I swear to God, this game. I don't know what I was trying to do.
I don't either. But I know what you did. Also, how did I not take any damage is what I don't understand. I should have at least took some damage.
I've hired us a friend.
Ammo, please. I've got chug splashes.
You're the only one that needs them, so you can fire away. We're both max on shield, so.
Don't need that twin fire auto. I'll take that Fury Assault. Oh, thank you.
I killed Neanja. We've got
Wait.
footsteps on me.
Oh, I see. Okay, yep. Footsteps.
Oh,
I
crap,
see him.
crap, reloading, crap. Luckily they
That's
were
what I'm-
reloading too.
Footsteps.
I see him.
Got him.
That one went straight
Okay.
down, so that was the rest of that team.
Yep. I like this pistol. This pistol is nice.
Okay.
Train's open.
Truthfully, we have had far more intensive ones than that one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that could have ended badly. I saw that cliff last second there.
Come on, let me. Oh, no, I didn't mean to.
Got it.
Oh wait, no! Give me my shotgun back. I don't. Okay, there we go. All right.
How's it that I parkoured up better than both of you?
Let's go for a treasure chest.
Oh, come on.
I think I did it over in this corner. There you go.
I got it.
Ends are going in the tunnel.
Is the tunnel bad?
I hate the tunnel.
No, everything's fine.
Usually you get bottlenecked in here. That's why I'm like, I hate the tunnel.
We're not in the tunnel anymore. Oh, don't see anybody.
Famous last words. Especially because you're going down towards the bottom and we're staying kind of up. Elevation does help you, by the way.
Not quite what I was hoping to get, something like that, but I'll take that. Oh, Clock, you can break those barrels right there to get shield.
Break what barrels? Oh, break what barrels?
Those barrels right there.
Oh,
They
okay.
get health and shield. They're like the slurp bottles, but just in canister form.
Gotcha. Oh, that was lag. You're a car?
This is weird. Because we've been chasing the edge of circles. Someone should have came with us.
Mm-hmm.
I just need that shotgun
But
ammo.
gunshots.
Across the river? Yeah.
Has to be.
Well, they killed whoever they were trying to kill.
Nope, they're still going at it.
I see the remnants of one.
Top of the mountain. Hopper right up there. I saw one peek down around, so he probably slid down. Nope. Still up
I
there.
just saw
Wow.
one jump.
They're
One on the right.
fighting. They're fighting that team on the right.
Sword. Sword. I don't know where he went.
Okay, got that one.
I don't want to push.
Darn it. Okay. Another
Got him?
sword. Another sword.
He's
Where'd
running.
he go?
He's running. Get
I'm
Tommy up.
coming. Yep, I'm coming.
Yeah, he is running. It's like right there right now.
And then you go after. You both go after that one.
There's a crowd behind
No
us.
survivor.
Oh, that was it.
You want to come at me with sword? I will finish you out with sword.
Oh shit, how quickly is circle closing? We need to go.
That's why he took off.
He's in the car.
He sure is.
That's why he took
He's
off.
out of car. Ah, he got me.
I have a shotgun, so I'm gonna try to... Let's go!
Yeah, let's go, quite literally.
Shit! 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 Heal!
Jens-
Heal! 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 Heal!
Yuns need to try to find a car.
I am using med kits to survive this.
Also, it is the three of us and one person. Because there's only 4 people.
Okay. I'm safe.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
For whoever needs it.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I have a shit ton of assault rifle ammo, so I am not in a bad place. I just have no shield.
Lost the AI
and-
buddies, though. It is just the three of us against them.
Where are they at? I'm heading towards the circle.
Same.
Draw him out.
Oh,
Oh, found him.
on us.
Come over that hill. Come over that hill. Come over that hill.
Got him.
Let's go!
I popped the Oni mask and threw one at him.
I think that's my first official victory royale.
Hooray!
Also, I think I'm good to call it there.
Yeah.
Call it on a win!
I can't believe we actually pulled off 2 wins in one stream. That never happens.
Yo, after stream, y'all want to play a game of Festival?
I cannot.
I
enough.
can. I have to turn music back on because mine's turned off.
But on that note, I guess I kind of lied. We did actually almost go until the new year. Yep.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes short.
I feel like I want to pad it.
We could do Havoc Hotel again until...
No, I'll get sucked into that one.
Yeah.
It was fun, wasn't it?
But I guess we'll do the outro stuff. So you're not doing anything Thursday, right?
Nope. We're gonna pick back up Valkyria Chronicles next week.
So then Friday we will be picking up with more Ridercraft. Did you say they did update?
Yes, there is an update with Drive and stuff out.
Okay.
It's... I have to look. 0.9.1 beta. It's on CurseForge, so...
I'm sure they posted in the Discord about it.
Yeah, they do. It's just I was making sure it was that one and not one that they just posted in there. Because they sometimes do that one.
Also, Jam Stage is not the one you're wanting to do. Jam Stage is the
There it is.
hangout one. There you go.
Yeah.
Main stage. But yeah, that will be Friday. Saturday will be a thing. I don't know what yet. Sunday will be us doing more Drive, and then that'll bring us around to you doing Valkyria Chronicles next Thursday. Since we're kind of ending on a weird day.
Yeah.
But if you like what you see, drop a follow. Really appreciate it. !social in chat will give you links to all the social medias, and !Discord in chat will give you a link to the Discord. Drop by, say hi. There's Dropbox for questions there. There's still 20 more seconds. I did not pad good enough. I am bad at my job.
I was about to say, I had a countdown for a second from something. I don't know what it was.
Yay. So, it is 25 now.
Hooray.
Happy New Year!
But, yep. So, on that note, Yen's got anything else to add?
No.
Nope.
Then we will see you all next time.